welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. I'm Evan.
I'm Justin.
Patrick.
And we got Danny. He's back from all things Alvalade.
Close, yeah. Sporting 160, all things Alvalade, whatever. Glad to be back on, boys. I feel like an extended part of the family now.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm like the cousin.
That's right.
What?
I'm like the
Another
fun
cousin.
uncle. Not that uncle, but the fun uncle, you know what I mean?
Third Timers Club?
Third Timers
Third?
Club. Yeah, it is.
No,
There's no.
he's
Four.
got to be
Or
more than
fourth.
three.
No, I think you're right. I think it is third.
Okay,
Third.
3.
Yeah.
And it's always coming after a loss. One thing I've learned, I'm going to not say yes to you guys before the game. I'm going to say it only after.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if we lose, I'll just be like, oh, guys, I'm busy. Like,
Yeah.
my grandmother died again. But like,
Again.
You
brought it back to life?
oh, my grandma came back to life. I'm ready, boys. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm always glad to be on, boys.
Yeah, man. Welcome. We were talking about jackets. These crazy jackets.
Mm-hmm. We were at this convenience store like 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. I'm buying this jacket and a fake ass Benfica jersey.
Oh, the jersey,
The
too.
jersey's great.
Long
we need
sleeve, yeah.
we need a
I
slap.
think it was like 2002 or something.
We need to slap Simao on the back of that jersey.
Simao on the back.
Vodafone. Yeah,
I'm paying for it. This guy walks in. He's like, "You sell clothes here?"
you just sell cigarettes.
Like chips. I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm buying them."
Dude, that was
It's
wild.
like, I gotta get out of here. Like line's forming behind me, and I'm buying this embarrassing stuff.
You're asking about the return policy and the washing instructions. The guy's like, "You want Belmonts or you want Demores?"
we went from one dive bar to 222 for one shot. We left, and then I was like, let's go into the Chinese store and see what jerseys they have. No jerseys, but like just all fucking jackets. And we dropped like $200 there.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, decisions were made, man. Little Portugal got us. They won that day.
Let's get to the football.
It's a good luck jacket, I think,
So far, so good.
Yeah.
since I've had it.
I got to go cop me one. Give
Yeah.
me some good luck.
Yeah. The luck will go to you.
Yeah.
All right. We had the Portugal call up. Also, that happened. 2 Braga boys made it. Bruma and then Ricardo Horta, he's been a staple for the last couple call ups and the World Cup. But nice to see that. You guys ready for a double Neves pivot in the middle?
Ruben Neves isn't gonna play.
Yeah, I
is he?
think Ruben.
I don't know why he's there.
I'm hoping for, one Nevs, not both, but
Ruben Neves, he's like a familiar guy. He's like, he's grandfathered into the team. He's there's definitely got to be some midfielder better than him at this point, but
He has seniority. He got the shift.
Yeah.
that's right. Exactly.
He's the new like João Mario. Like he's not really there for anything.
Yeah.
He's just around.
Except he's not living in Portugal anymore, so I think he was like, I'm not retiring from this team. Call me as long as you want. I want to keep going.
I want to get out of this country.
I can't hang out with George Jesus all day, man. I'm losing it.
yeah. I'm just glad it took Roberto Martinez to see Bruma against Real Madrid to finally give him the call up, you know?
Yeah.
Took him all of that.
Yeah, it's been good. I like the team he's putting together, man. He's been doing a great job. And Nacio's featuring too. Him and Tony Silva, the 2 young CBs getting out there. It's nice to see both of them play, man.
João Mario coming in, the Porto João Mario, the right back.
We got some injuries.
Yeah.
I think Inacio should be suspended for these games.
Facts. That way he can at least play against Gil Vicente, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yes, Semedo, Leão, and Dalot are all out for the next couple international games. Dalot's not injured. I think his wife's having a baby, so he's like not
True.
coming. I don't need to go and play Liechtenstein. You guys will be okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And it's clinched, and I think there's like kind of just, is there one or just 2 kind of like omissions that people are concerned about, and one's being the Sporting guy, the Nuno Sancho.
You
think he should be
I
called?
don't even think that's even that. Even Plot in this case, I'm not even like.
Yeah, but like
It would be nice because you're right. We're through, so you might as well rotate and see like the other guys too. Like I don't
Especially-
think we need to call Ronaldo. I don't think we need to call fucking.
no, Ronaldo needs every goal he can get.
He wants
the
Especially-
Liechtenstein
Yeah,
game.
you're right,
especially
you're right.
Liechtenstein.
I just want to know who the hell is Totti Gomez?
Bro,
And-
he's a wolf.
Does he play for the Wolves?
Yeah, he's been playing pretty regularly.
Okay.
Who is he and what does he do?
Yeah, like is this like a tax fraud sort of thing? Like you're just throwing a name in there? Like who is this guy?
George Mendes trying to up that value every day.
You know
He
what I
has
mean?
something on Roberto Martinez.
Yep.
Nudes for sure.
Yeah, it's nudes.
And I want that released.
I want those nudes. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, with those guys out, I think Guerrero's coming in, and then João Mario from Porto's coming in, and then I don't know if we're gonna get a Leão replacement, but yeah, like we were saying, like
Doubt it.
Pot
Yeah.
would be sick to see.
Yeah.
That's good for João Mario.
Yeah,
He's gonna
man,
be on the team.
that's huge. He needs that. Other than that, Arthur George renewed at Braga until next year, 2025. Got a little bit of security there.
Crazy.
Yeah,
The fans, I swear the fans were asking for his head like a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Because he said we're in a title race in the beginning of the season, to like 2 weeks later say, I never said that. And, now that he signed for 2025, I mean, I guess good for Braga, gets some stability. Who knows if that'll last or not, like if he'll actually stay till 2025.
I like him. They're
but
doing well. They got a great
Yeah.
fucking team.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that team. I like the vets and I like the young guys. But they stumbled out of the blocks. They did not.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't light the world on fire in the beginning of the season.
Dude, they have
Yeah.
the most goals in the league. They
Yeah.
are sitting in 4th or 5th, but like they're scoring.
Can I tell you guys something though? Something that's irking me that has nothing to do with soccer.
Lay it on
I
us.
have the most points in fantasy football in my big boy league, and I'm 2 and about to be 2-7 actually. Disgusting. And that's what Braga are giving me. Just tough
That
luck
vibes like
vibes,
that.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're putting up 140. The other guy puts up 150.
Every fucking
and you're
week,
like, how does
man.
this happen?
Anyways.
I get you. I'm on
I-
the fantasy
I-
football train. I understand.
Bro, I brought it up, but I actually don't want to talk about it
No?
anymore. Like I'm actually
the
livid.
end.
Livid.
All right. Champions League happened. Let's do Champions League. Porto, they beat Antwerp back to back this time. 2-0 win. Eustáquio once again wins a penalty. This time, Evan Nielsen steps up and he scores it. Unlike Taremi last week in the league. That fucking bum. And then the game clinched by a flying 40-year-old Pep. He fucking crushed it, man. Oldest outfield player, I think, and then oldest goal scorer in the UCL.
Nice.
Can't stop the man.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
He's a different breed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, man, like, is Portugal like? What's the point of not calling him? He's like the best guy out there.
Yeah.
Still. So you like Porto's been playing well in the Champions League. They kind of always do. Me and Patrick, we were looking at each other and we're just like, they do it. They show up.
Yeah, facts.
Dude, the problem is like Evan Nielsen only wants to score in Europe though. He doesn't fucking score in the league. He's just trying to get signed. He's trying to get fucking noticed out there.
Yeah. Eustáquio balling out too.
Dude, he's been crazy. He's
Yeah.
been really good. Comparisons to Gundogan almost. That like same type of midfielder.
Yeah.
Which-
I hear it.
I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's not that old, but like, 2-3 years can make a big jump.
I don't even know. I think he's just going to be a solid like Portuguese league player. I don't think maybe Wolves will take
Ooh.
a stab at him, but I don't see like
Yeah, he's not
I feel
gonna
like-
make a huge jump.
yeah, and like Premier League teams won't take a player like that, like a smaller build, right?
Mhm.
So I think he's found his level at Porto. I think he's great where he's at. Would have been better at Sporting, but don't get me wrong. But yeah.
I think you can be a TFC legend someday.
Oh, of course, yeah. But
Don't-
we're talking
no,
like
don't bring him here.
4 or 5 years.
No, yeah, in his 30s, maybe.
When TFC actually get their shit together
Yeah.
and hire another Italian. That's not Insigne,
more
but another
Italians.
short Italian, and this one will work maybe.
A shorter Italian?
A shorter Italian.
That Insigne, man.
Super Mario.
It's literally Mario.
I'll tell you, we TFC haven't they heard that Portuguese coaches are all the rage in Brazil and Saudi
Facts.
Arabia? Like, why doesn't TFC think like these are the guys who are leading the way in the coaching world?
Well, I think for Bob Bradley, Pep Guardiola's bald, Bob Bradley's bald. You know,
They're going bald.
and then exactly, and then for the recent not Greg Vanny, what's his name? I always say
Herdman?
Herdman. He played with Canadian players, and we have Osario on the team, so
Yep.
whoopie fucking
He
Makes
knows
sense.
one guy.
makes so much
Yeah.
sense. So yeah.
Dude, they should have taken the Hamilton coach. That's what I want to see.
They should have taken Alvaro Pacheco when he was available, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna say, imagine how he would light up this city with that hat. I
Dude,
mean, it would
the
just
hat-
be-
Amazing. Yeah,
that was like
facts.
a 6-day window when he got fired and got a new job, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Estoril gave up on him, and then like he was at Guimarães in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, Porto still looking good in Champions League. They're tied with Barca. Barca lost to Shakhtar.
Wild.
Yeah,
Wow.
1-0.
Shock-tarring.
What?
Nice.
Explain the joke.
Alex shocking.
Mateus Nunes gets 90 minutes for City on the big stage. Citizens beat the Young Boys at Wankdorf Stadium 3-0. I think they beat them 3-0 in the first game. But yeah, that's the name of their stadium, Wankdorf.
That's great.
That's crazy.
Right? Fucking weird. The Swiss, I think.
It's a great name.
It's especially crazy when the team's name is Young Boys.
Yeah.
Your stadium's is
I like.
Wankdorf. That's
What's going on
crazy.
with the naming
How
situation?
do they put this all together?
Yeah.
Rafael Leão with an overhead kick helps Milan get a bit of revenge on PSG. They beat the Parisians 2-1. It was like a slow motion bicycle kick. It was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a good run at the beginning there, too.
Dude, he's a killer. But yeah, injured. Came off injured.
And he was smiling. I swear on that goal too.
Oh, yeah.
He's
always
never
smiling, that
He's never
motherfucker.
not smiling.
He was
He's
smiling
always
when he got
happy.
injured.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
still
yeah.
smiling.
Yeah.
He's a happy guy.
You know what he's
Oh, wow.
thinking about? Sporting.
Nah, I think he's thinking about the PSG downfall. I think we're all happy on the PSG
Yeah.
downfall. You know.
Yeah, it's going bad.
Until maybe Mourinho moves there, revitalizes them.
Then I'm PSG forever, baby.
Yeah, right.
Desde pequeno.
Atletico embarrassed Celtic 6-0. Simeone granted a contract extension. So Felix definitely ain't going back there.
I didn't watch this game that Barca lost to Shakhtar Donetsk, but I watched a couple weeks before, so I don't know if this is every game, but Felix was doing everything for him.
Yeah.
Felix is a great player.
Yeah.
He's just around a bunch of like young kids as well who don't really have the finishing, and
Dude, he
his
plays with
finishing could be a little
Lewandowski.
better too,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%. But he's a baller.
Yeah.
El Clasico. He was really running the show for Barca. I don't even know why they subbed him off, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that was a great game.
They gave him number 14, Cruyff, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
God dang. The Hoyland curse continues. United, they lose 4 to 5 games whenever he scores. So doesn't really help too much. Bruno scores from the spot, but so does Diogo Gonçalves.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Rashford red in the 41st ultimately seals the Devils' fate as they run out of gas and lose 4-3. Bro, Copenhagen.
Diogo Gonçalves carrying.
Yeah.
Fucking great to see him there, man.
I always knew it. He was the best. We should never let him go.
Never doubted him
No.
for a second.
Do you know what's on the back of this shirt?
No way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow.
Patrick is a big supporter, big believer in Gonçalves there.
I like him.
Yeah, man. I was sad to see him leave the league. I thought he was gonna be their new right back.
He's doing his little Copenhagen adventure. He'll end up on Guimarães or something. Well,
Yeah, look at that smile. He's having fun. It's a nice city, man. You can
Yeah,
bike anywhere in there.
facts.
You've never been.
Seen pictures, man.
It's beautiful. Braga go to Madrid in full force. But they get hit up for 3 goals by the Galacticos. Jallo misses from the spot. Man, that play when they got into the box, they were passing around like Barcelona. Jallo and Bonza, they look fucking great.
I watched the first half of this until my brother came home and said, "We have to watch Arsenal." And I said, "Fine, I guess." So I watched the first half of this, and you know they were hanging in there. They were giving it. They were controlling. I think the first 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braga's doing good in the Champions League. You thought they were gonna get smoked both times. I'm like, it's not gonna be ugly. It's
No.
you know.
They did well, so it actually wasn't that ugly. And in Braga, they did okay, man.
But, you know, Carlos Vinicius, or no, not Carlos Vinicius, pardon me, the
Whoa,
Benfica
who?
legend, pardon me.
What?
Can't get him out of your head.
Junior. Yeah, I know, I'm always thinking about
Holy, that's crazy to compare both of them.
Same level.
They're on the same
Holy,
level.
yeah, same name, yeah.
But what I was going to say was, did Braga really have a chance putting up Jose Font against Vinicius Jr.? I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of mismatch right
Yeah.
there.
Font got wrecked. He can't move. He's so old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinicius Jr. is going like 1.5 speed on Jose Font.
On a YouTube video. It's like watching like Ric Flair towards the end of his like wrestling career, just like kind of not moving, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
almost 60.
Font was like talking to him, like, "Okay, you go that way, I'll go this way."
Yeah, they were doing the match. Like
Yeah.
Benfica Schmidt the bed. And
Oh,
are
nice.
Officially
That's
eliminated
amazing.
from the UCL contention. 10 minutes in, they go down 2 goals against Sociedad. Game ends 3-1. Rafa scores. Schmidt says, "It's on me, guys."
It's his fault.
Yep.
Schmidting the bed, by the way. Bravo.
Yeah.
Good one, right?
Bravo.
I haven't heard this yet either.
Yeah.
This is new.
I love that.
And also, he hasn't been. There's no reason to ever use it, right? You were probably holding it onto it since he got hired, because honestly, he's been great
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. No,
I feel like Shakhtar deserves some credit
No,
too.
come on, that was brutal, man. No one even understood what
that's
you
like
were saying.
That was like a 2 out of 5. This is like out the Richter scale. You know? It's
Shock-
like a 10 out of 5.
I'll take
you
the
know?
2.
Yeah.
Shakhtar and awe.
But I'm shocked you say that because
Okay.
a lot of people were calling for Schmidt's head.
I'll tell you, and I'm
Why
gonna.
would
But
you,
I'm glad-
why would you,
I'm
why would you
glad-
fire this man?
But
Yeah.
exactly. I'm with you guys too.
I'm
People
gonna-
are
It's
overreacting.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the my state of Benfica address.
Mhm.
Okay. Pretty much, there's 2 positions they didn't replace. One was Gonzalo Ramos, and the other was Grimaldo,
Yeah.
and the team is fucked.
Yeah.
And no backup for Ba.
No backup
with
for
you.
Ba. They're playing Arsenis as like a utility guy, if you know the baseball term. Just throw him out wherever the hell.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the midfield combinations aren't working like they were last year. I like towards the end they were using João Neves and Florentino, and that seemed to work well. But nothing's working because nothing's happening further up the pitch.
Yeah.
You pass it to Rafa, he runs around for a bit and fucking loses it. You pass it.
Yeah.
Di Maria was carrying us in the beginning of the
Got
season. Now
injured.
not so much, right?
Yeah.
And you know, so I think Schmidt's doing the best with what he got, but those I don't know who that comes down to, but those positions should have been replaced. I don't know if they thought Jurasek was going to be something that he's not. He's obviously not. Except that one time he nutmegged a guy once. That was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not ready.
No.
Maybe needs more time or something. I don't know, or he's a dud.
Yeah. Mike D'Agostino, he made a video one time. You guys can all check that out. Very more. I'm more of like a vibes guy, if
Same.
using the Australian. So I don't know like analysis, but he kind of analyzed this thing, and essentially it was that like the press isn't working this year. And I didn't watch the rest of the video, but I can only assume it's because Gonzalo Ramos isn't up there.
Yeah.
You know, he was good at the pressing. It was a collective press. Di Maria doesn't press,
Yeah. Yeah.
and now Neres is out. So. These are the issues with Benfica, and obviously it hasn't hurt us in the league just yet. In the Champions League, we got fucked. Now, we had a conversation as we were losing to Real Sociedad where we were like, okay, we had our 2 back-to-back years in the quarterfinals. Well, this is obviously Cope. This is Cope, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we just want to Taça de Portugal in the league? That's happy.
I would love that.
Get it out of Europe. We don't even want to
Fuck.
I'm
Fuck
so
that
mad.
cup. Literally,
So mad.
fuck the champ.
We gotta keep things away from you.
That's the trophy. That's what I think of the Europa League right there. It's that cup. And I just
I
threw
was
it off
gonna
the
ask,
table.
wait, is there a chance for Europa League or it's out the table
I
too?
think we'd have to win both games.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Which isn't out of the realm of possibility. Who
Yeah.
do you guys play again?
There's that one shit team in your group.
Inter and Leipzig.
No, it's not the Leipzig. It's a lower team than Leipzig.
Oh, Salzburg.
Salzburg.
It's the Red Bull thing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's Salzburg, and we still face Salzburg. So I think we can make more points than Salzburg. I don't want to make more points than Salzburg. That's just a headache we don't need.
I'd rather just want out of these Euro
Agreed.
competitions.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I would really want the league. If we don't get the league, maybe this guy gets the league. Whatever. I want the Taça.
We want the Taça this year, and we want the league.
Yeah.
That's a double. That's a respectable season. That's a great season.
Which Taça are we talking about?
Taça de
Oh,
Portugal.
because you mentioned Taça Liga earlier, and I just wanted to mention.
I'll take that
like,
too, but if I
listen.
don't, that's fine.
I would rather the Taça de Liga than the Champions League any day of the year
spoken like a true sport.
because we're not in the Champions League.
right.
But yeah, I mean, we contrast like this year and last year. Like you guys overperformed last year. You made it out
Yeah.
of a group with PSG and Juventus, and like it was a tough group this year. But like
We didn't overperform last year. We underperformed last year. We should have been in the Champions League final against
You're not
Man
one
City
of
and
those
winning.
guys. Stop this. You're not one of those guys, bro.
If Enzo was there, we would have beat
Oh
Inter.
my
I'm
God,
telling you.
bro.
And then Napoli
I
was
thought you
weak.
said we were gonna beat Inter. You were believed in us.
Maybe I was just lying then.
You were drunk, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. But come on, man.
Yeah, that was when that was when we saw Danny drunk in the bar.
Yeah, we
That's
saw
why
you
we
in the
said
bar.
that.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, but that's also me I was worrying like a bit that like, oh my God, don't tell me Benfica are about to hit a fucking Champions League final in my
Right.
lifetime. But with that being said, there was, I follow a few Benfica fans who are great, but we're saying like in January, we use this Enzo money to buy this, and that, and we not only take over the league, but we really focus on the Champions League because Benfica deserves a Champions League. We need to be in there, da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking like, okay, bro, I hear you. I would love one too. And I get it. Benfica is this big club. I'm not saying they're not. But come on, bro. It's the Champions League. I understand Porto did it in 2004, but this is 2023, bro. Like, the money is like triple of what it was before, if not more.
If it was
crazy.
ever going to be a year, that draw was perfect. Inter was weak. Napoli
right.
wasn't big Napoli because Inter beat Napoli.
Yeah. You're right.
So
That was
I think
the
with
time.
why do you think, Rui Costa was fighting for Enzo to stay so hard? They would have taken the money any other year, but they're like, no, we have a chance here.
I don't know if it was because they had a chance in the champion. Like, the Denzel definitely made them stronger, and I don't want to like keep on harping on this point because I don't want to sound like a hater, even though I definitely hate you guys.
That's fine.
But I just lost my train of thought. What I was just saying, Napoli even last year. Okay, now looking back at it, maybe they weren't as strong, but last year they looked like the real deal too with KK, Osimhen, etc. So even then, like if it was Benfica Napoli, like I wouldn't have seen you guys beating even Napoli even back then. But it is what it is now. Who knows? I guess
It's wishful thinking. It's a lot of high hopes.
Yeah,
it's a lot of cope, but we don't have to talk about last year. But
Yeah.
I was happy to with you. So this year we're fucked. We're out pretty much, and Patrick and I say, I don't know.
Let's
Look,
get out.
It's only worth going to Europa if we go to the final and we win.
yeah.
Because we've been to finals of Europa. We don't need to
Liverpool's
lose in the
that
final.
Yeah, I hear you.
Justin, would you rather make it to the Champions League final and lose, or win the next 3 Premier Ligas?
Wow.
If you choose the Champions League final, you lose the next 3 Premier Ligas.
All to Porto, or it doesn't matter.
I
give me some.
You don't have to
Give me
right
some,
there,
man.
man.
Stop tied for first.
guess it could be any.
Give me
team.
one.
I don't know. I don't know who won it. And also, the 4th year is not guaranteed. You got to win that on your own accord.
I've never seen Benfica in a Champions League final. I would pick that my
Yeah,
whole
I'm with you.
lifetime for which hopefully we don't know, but to see Benfica win 3 in a row.
But then
it
you just
would-
lose in the final.
But
Then
you've
we just
also
lose
seen
it?
Benfica win 3 in a row before, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's happened
There you go.
That's true.
in the lifetime.
I haven't. Let me tell you.
And then what else happened? Oh, you guys, despite an early red
Now your
card for
turn.
Sporting, they can only beat Rakau Chechkov 2-1, 2 goals from the spot, both coming from Pote. They got it done though, and they got the red.
Yeah, got it done. Got the red. 2 penalties. I'll take it. It's a shame Atlanta ended up winning at the end. But let me tell you, I mean, Europa League is different from Champions League. I'd rather a Europa League I'll take a Europa League final and a win because I've seen them in my lifetime lose a final at home, which sucks, than the next 10 Premier
Well, yeah,
Ligas.
you're
How
used
about
to that.
Because I'm used to that, exactly. Exactly.
That's fucking good.
Maybe not 10, but you know what I mean. Like I'll take a solid 5-year drought for Europa League, which hopefully would be this year. But we'll see. Maybe we might even go to the Conference League, and if we win the Conference League,
Oh yeah, you
Buddy,
could drop down
yeah.
to Conference League.
I'm going on Ossington naked, bro, and buying a jacket. 'Cause it's cold
All you're
out
wearing
in
is the
streets.
jacket. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Yep. Liverpool lose to Toulouse 3-2. Jota comes on later in the game and scores a goal, but the French team walks away with all the points. Bro, Liverpool losing. I thought they were going to walk through this.
No, and Sporting took. If it comes down to it, Sporting took out Arsenal last year. Liverpool, Europa League. If it comes down to
They're
it,
strong though this year.
They are.
But Klopp was being a bitch after this game. Did you guys hear? Like, I guess the Toulouse fans were near the press zone, and they were singing. And he was like, "Who allowed this?
He was mad. Yeah.
Stop being a bitch, bro!" Like,
No, Klopp is always a bitch when he loses.
Yeah.
yeah, it's easy to be nice and friendly when you win, and then when you lose, that's when you
Show your true
Sour.
colors.
show your
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. All right, to the league. Classico. Is it Classico or is it Derby? What do you...
This is
What's
a
a
derby.
derby, yeah.
This is a derby.
All right. 2-1 win for Benfica as they host their Lisbon rivals at the Luge. Sporting dominate early and score first through Victor Gyökeres. You're liking this man.
loving him.
Best striker Sporting's ever seen.
Not ever, but he's slowly getting there, like into like the top like 3-5 realm. Maybe he might already be top 5, to be honest.
He's clear of Baz Dost.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. He's not. I'm not saying that he's clear of it like Slimani just yet, but he's there. Like he's. If he continues this, I think he's only going to be here for like a season.
Yeah,
but he'll be
Yeah.
in that conversation.
That's the
you know?
scary
He'll be
part.
gone,
He's
yeah.
so good that it's like, man, someone's gonna.
He's
fucking
just
pick
a
him up.
brute, and I think like especially in Premier League, you're looking at a brute like that, you're gonna want to snatch him up right away.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't want to, pat myself on the back too hard, but I will. Don't worry, I will. But in the beginning of the year, Danny was here actually for
Yeah?
our predictions. And who said Sporting was going to be good this year?
You
I did. I said.
It's too early to
I
say
said
that.
well, they're
I hear you though.
they're ahead, and I said because this guy is going to play well, and I think Porto has it's a weak Porto. Patrick never says it's a weak Porto because he's like it's always
At the end of the season, they're always in the conversation.
Yep.
they're always there.
We're
I'm there.
growing
I'm
into
with
the
you.
team. We're getting there
Yeah.
slowly, but we're getting there.
Maj, let's talk back to this game. I took us back to this game. The lineup. What'd you think of the Sporting lineup?
I'm not mad at it. Going into the game, I was curious to see how we would line up because there's a lot of different possibilities, right? Also, the last time I was here, another thing you said was Sporting's back line was probably the best in the league, and I was saying, I think it's second to Benfica, so that's still up in the air. I think still Benfica have a better back line, but Sporting this year have at least depth. I mean, St. Just off the bench, can't complain.
Dude, they're always changing up though, man. It's always variations. It's
Yeah.
never. I feel like it's never the same guys.
I think St. Juice's toes are a little too long.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
What is that about?
But yeah, I hear you.
Neto's the one who said that, not me. I think I was quoting Neto. Remember last
Saying
year?
that we have the best back line? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. But you
The
took
quote-
credit for that. Oh, now you want to start citing
Citing
your sources, eh?
I'm always citing sources. Hey, I'm always citing sources on the show.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But no, yeah, like I like the lineup for the most part. I was curious to see who would be in the midfield because Morita was coming off an injury. And like I said in a previous podcast, hindsight is 50-50. So, maybe Bragança would have been better off in the midfield, right? But other than that,
Bragança's not ready for this game.
I don't know, bro. Bragança's been balling.
Yep.
Been
Yeah, he's been
balling.
good.
So I don't know if maybe because Morita didn't play well this game, maybe Bragança would have a different calmness behind him. He's actually underrated on terms of winning the ball back. But speaking of underrated on winning the ball back, I have to say, João Neves this game, I didn't think he would live up to the hype. I didn't think he would live up to the pressure. And not only did he was the best player on the pitch.
Oh yeah, he was amazing.
And I love a short king, so I'm very curious to see
I was gonna say.
how his
Dude,
career projects from
he
here.
does
Like
week after
basketball,
week.
like basketball, they thought he's too little.
Yeah.
He's too little.
Yeah, no
Muggsy
way.
Bogues, baby.
This guy plays like he's fucking 6'4".
Yeah,
but even
no,
last
there's
week,
a pimple in there.
last week he put that ball in, but he like dribbled in through the wing and just deked the fuck out of everyone, pops the ball in,
Yeah.
like goal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will get to that part of the game shortly. But do you feel like maybe could Bragança be the new Pedro Gonçalves? Because Pedro Gonçalves has not been playing well.
No, he's been doing all right.
he's been doing okay.
he's been scoring.
He can if he finishes his. I don't know what the hell is wrong with. One, I know what's wrong. He went from 28 to 8. You never change 28. 28 for Sporting is like the number 7 or number 9. Maybe not
Because
the
of
number 7.
Ronaldo?
No, yeah, because of Ronaldo. But then afterwards, you think of like João Moutinho. Okay,
Oh,
fuck
right.
that guy. But when he was great at Sporting, like 28. Bas Dost was 28. Pot in the year we won the league, and then the year following that, 28. Like
Me and
I'm-
Patrick
Bruno
always
Fernandes
say,
was at 8.
yeah,
was
me
an
and
8,
Patrick
yeah,
always
that's
say go lower number, real classic soccer numbers.
Reduce.
None,
Yeah.
none of these hockey
I love
numbers.
8, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. But anyways, but what I'm saying is like if he even Pot, if we look back and if he finishes, he had 2 chances. If he finishes at least one of them, at the very least, even if we collapse in the last minute, it's 2-2, and I'd rather a draw than a fucking what the fuck was that, boys?
Bro. Okay,
That's
first off, what was the red card? I missed the game. I watched the
It was 2
replay.
yellows.
It was 2 yellows.
I was watching the replay and I was like, Ignacio does not even touch this guy. Doesn't even touch
But he
him.
does.
Second
but he
yellow,
does.
he doesn't touch him, does he?
He
it's
does.
a little clip.
He clips. I keep looking at it and I'm like divided because Sporting Twitter, for example, is all, what is this? There's no foul there. And then another side is more like, nah, he clips him. I think he does clip him barely, but he clips him.
I think Rafa must have felt something, and then he goes down and sort of dives.
To me, it's too quick for him to even feel something and then clip the back of his leg, sort of thing.
Yeah,
But even whether or not he touches him, it's not that bad of a foul. And then it's like,
I hear
how
you.
are you going to give a second yellow to a defender who I think he only did the 2 fouls? Those are like the only calls he got picked on. Both were yellow cards, and a second yellow in the 50th minute in a game this
It kills the
big.
game.
Dude,
Yeah, I hear you.
but
Too early?
No, man. But refs gotta fucking like think it out. Like that could just
the
be
reg.
no, but it's like that could just be a foul. That it's totally fine just being a foul. Why do you got to pull out a yellow?
For the regular listener, we all know Evan. The minute is very important. The size of the game is very important, and the foul is very important for Evan.
And that should be taken into consideration, though. Like the foul like that, especially when it's a second yellow, like just don't pull the
I
card
hear
out.
you though. It does kill the game, but at the same time, I my only thing is I don't remember what the first yellow is for, to be honest.
he stomped on João Neves,
Okay, then
I think,
then
in his foot.
To me, I'm not even too worried about the red when we're talking about refs. I think the funny thing is, in terms of this game, is that there was only one card in terms of simulations, in terms of dives, and it was given to Sporting, when in the first half we seen Di Maria come back to life to try to chase the ball back, and there was no yellow there. We seen a Benfica player dive in the box, according to the referee, because he told him to get up. This is after giving Edwards a yellow, and then there was no yellow shown to the player that he told to get up in the box. If we're talking about like the duality of this game, I think we're more so looking at sort of those calls rather than the red. But nonetheless, I mean, the goals that they scored had nothing to do with the ref.
Yeah.
We can maybe talk about the VAR in terms of that second goal because it's tight.
We can talk.
I rolled a 4-centimeter joint to that game. But I mean, other than that, I mean, if it's onside, it's onside. I can't complain too much. But
I would have said this with Danny here, without Danny here. If I was Sportingista, or if this happened to Benfica, everything flipped, I would be livid.
Oh yeah, I would hate
be
this.
sitting here screaming. Okay?
of course.
That's not fun. Yeah.
That was
But you're not Danny, so how do you feel?
I feel great.
I know.
Even
I have
fucking Tenstead managed to score.
I support a team of warriors, a team of
Facts.
freaking
Never give up.
Not
Yeah, that's the thing too
not
about
two warriors.
Mm.
Antonio Silva, João Neves. Everyone else, honestly, didn't play that great.
Di Maria played great, I think, in my eyes. Even though he died and came back to life, I thought he still was your biggest threat moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm not even, and I personally like Rafa, so maybe that's why I thought he played well. I thought Rafa had a decent game as well, like decent to good game. Hit the bar, was unlucky to score in the first half. I thought Benfica in the first half, like the first 15 minutes, were way better than us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
as to be expected, you're playing at home. That crowd looked incredible at the same time, you know. And Sporting had their support with them too. And then after that 15th minute, Sporting, I thought, were the better team up until the red card. And then, you know...
Even the red card, we weren't even playing that well.
Yeah,
we looked
exactly.
even.
Yeah, like you guys didn't have too many chances after the red card until the 94th minute
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
Well, at
I
that
don't know if
point,
then we turned it up.
Yeah.
you guys are just, but it's like you're just gassed at that point. That
I
was like,
Yeah,
what was
but-
it? Spurs and Chelsea. Like Chelsea sucked, but by the end of the game, Spurs had 2 reds, and it's just like, okay, like you're gonna score.
Yeah.
These guys are
thought,
done.
I don't know. Maybe I expect a little more. I didn't think that Di Maria was that dangerous. There was like
He got that shot, and Don like had to like
Big save
swat
on
it
him, yeah.
away.
Big save on the second half.
That was
yeah.
a good shot.
big save. That's
He hit the post one time.
oh
Yeah.
Maybe
I think you're
messed
underrating.
up.
You're underrating also how like solid we were defensively too, because we didn't really let you guys get a sniff. And until Di Maria gets the ball and he's like toying with Ishgayu and even St. Just, then like that's where I'm saying like Di Maria I think had a good game. Maybe the balls into the box weren't the greatest.
Di Maria passed it to Auschnitz, and Auschnitz did the cross.
Yeah.
Auschnitz's crosses were pretty good. He had a couple of crosses that were like in the perfect sweet spot. No
Well,
one got to him.
he's learning how to be whatever position he's in. What is he, right back today?
Yeah, facts.
Every week he
figured
has
it
to
out.
learn a new position.
On
Yeah.
right backs, walk me through Ishgayo. Why is he there?
I didn't think it was that bad though.
No?
I didn't think it was too bad. We also don't have too much better. Instead of Jenny, maybe if Jenny's not injured, he's a different threat going forward. One thing that Amorim I've noticed loves to do is he'll have one attacking fullback and one defensive fullback. So he'll play Jenny and Mateus Reis, or he'll play Nuno Santos and Ishgayu. This game he decided to go with the defensive fullbacks. But Ishgayu isn't too bad going forward, I don't think. His crosses aren't the greatest, but I thought he played all right.
Yeah.
He got cooked a few times, but then if Diomandé's right behind you, backing you up, like that's not horrible. But I think if Jenny's in the game, I think it might be different. But honestly, might even be the same, bro. I mean, we still missed two opportunities. Pot missed two opportunities. One in the first half through on goal, and he hits it right at Turbin. I understand it's hard. You're getting it off the volley, left foot, but you should do better. He had enough space to do better. And then he had an opportunity in the second half, didn't bury it. They score, quem não marca sofre. I've learned this my whole life as a Sporting fan. And this is, by the way, the most Sporting result I've ever... not I've ever had, but like it's up there. It's pretty Sporting of us for this to happen. But it is what it is. I'm not too mad.
Yeah, I just gotta I feel like I got contradicted by every player I put out there. Like I didn't watch the game. I watched the entire game.
No,
okay?
I agree.
I just
João
think
Neves was
maybe
great.
I'm expecting a little more from Di Maria. João Mario, looking at
João
player
Mario's
ratings
horrible.
right here. He was
Garbanzo.
horrible, but he's got a green rating.
That's crazy.
I think Rafa, maybe because he doesn't have a combine, he can't combine with Musa. Musa's terrible. So I think that it altered my opinion of what Rafa did.
Is
He also-
that a
did he not?
9.0 on Morato?
Yeah. Foot
That's
Mob thinks he was the
crazy.
player of the game.
Yeah, he was not mad at the match.
That's crazy.
According to statistics.
Other than that,
It looked like he was struggling at moments.
yeah.
that's not his position, man.
He's left-footed,
he's
but
Brazilian, so sometimes he thinks he's
He's
sometimes
He can go
thinks he's
past a few guys, but he can't get past one guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes he thinks he's Marcelo.
Dude,
you know?
Yeah.
You put him in left back. He thinks it's Roberto Carlos.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a better reference. And then I just wanted to say before we move on about the subs, we take off João Mario. We put in Gonçalo Guedes. Now, Gonçalo Guedes has not played well as our leading striker, which I thought would be a good move for him. Like, let's get this guy in here and just play striker because we don't have a fucking striker. But he's not that guy. He's not the hold-up guy. He needs to be on the wing as well.
I hear you.
And I thought he changed it. I thought he was he was pushing. He got
Yeah,
the
he
ball.
was.
He's pushing.
He
you
was
know?
like getting fouled or maybe diving a bit, but he got us a few free kicks.
Yeah.
He was making some good runs.
And then the incidents. So then we get the corner. Oh, well, let's talk about a great goal by Gyökeres.
Amazing. Let's
Very
even
nice.
before Gyökeres, he's getting a lot of the shine. That run by Marcus Edwards was unreal.
Yeah. And
Marcus
the pass.
Edwards, he's been great. He's been silencing me. He started off slow, but he's been amazing. He's been our best player, I'd say.
Fucking ran through the whole field last week, man.
Exactly.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. It was a great assist from him too, and then Gyökeres just smashing it through. What a brute! I love him. I love him. I'm glad I was wrong about him. I thought we were blowing our load on a championship striker, and I thought it wouldn't translate to the Portuguese league.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm
You didn't
wrong.
believe in him.
And not that I didn't believe in him. I didn't believe that the price tag was worth it. I
Right,
thought it
right.
was too expensive, especially for a club like ours. We're not spending like money like Benfica and Porto have. We're only just coming into the money, right? So, glad I'm wrong about him. He was immense. He never stopped running. The same way you talked about earlier, Gonçalo Ramos, how different Benfica look without him. I think that's what he brings to us is the pressing up high because he never stops running.
And you guys thought you had the fat boy. We got the fat boy.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
the big
yeah.
fun maker, bro.
We got
Gyökeres is buff.
We got Artur Cabral. This guy, he's a big boy.
He's a picanha loving motherfucker, just like me, bro.
I like Gyökeres' celebration. It's like
The
Yeah.
mask?
The mask.
reminds me of Bane.
Yeah.
I was born in the Sporting.
And the mask is supposed to be what? COVID? Remember
Bane's
that?
I
mask.
don't know, bro.
Oh.
I need to look
he's
into
big.
that.
Yeah, so then we're
Somebody
fighting.
has to stay in the wreckage, brother.
We're fighting back. So, also, best time you can score a goal, really, in a derby.
Just before halftime, yeah.
I told this to Pi. It was a library in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
People are just spectating.
They're just
Loved it.
spectating now. Where's the Apoy? Where's the luge? There's
Yeah.
no. I think once they brought in the light show, brother, they're just like, this is like Maple Leaf Gardens now, or Air Canada Center, I should say.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Scotiabank Arena.
Yeah, even that's outdated, bro.
it's a bank. Yeah. Yeah, it felt like a bank in there. They were just quiet. Also, they are losing, but still, that's when you should be singing. That's when you should be going. I guess they took out the clocks.
Yeah.
But the
They
clocks,
just like to whistle and boo. They can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
the clocks were there for Real Sociedad. They were in full force. We're gonna get banned for probably like 6
Oh,
games.
Yeah, the away guys.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, context, right? Like, okay, today everything might be a bit better, but if you guys lost this game, like the real like the Schmidt out boys,
Oh yeah.
they would be out
It'd be
and about,
annoying.
like
Yes.
very loudly saying Schmidt out, which I would still think is wrong. Don't get me wrong. They don't have to win this game just to just for me to be convinced that Schmidt isn't the guy to at least finish the season. Like that's
Oh, for
ridiculous.
sure.
I agree. Yeah,
to be
he should
already
finish
calling
this-
for his head. That's ridiculous.
Dude, George Jesus kept his job and he finished third place.
Yeah, exactly.
And with no trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Schmidt out people. Like, I mean, the team just built incorrectly, like I said before. But who changes that game? It's João Neves. It's winning second balls. This guy, every second ball, every first ball, he's getting to it. Lands to him in the box.
I feel like that
smacks
was
it.
similar to the other goal he scored against Sporting last year.
Yeah, I think he's
Very
only
similar.
Just kind of like
He's a Sporting killer.
he's only scored goals against Sporting.
True, yeah.
No, we're
Chill out, brother.
No,
I'm kidding.
no, we're declaring it here on the podcast. João Neves is a Sporting killer,
Yeah, maybe.
and hey, Bruno Fernandes was a Benfica killer. So
Yeah, fair.
we all got one. But he shows up in
Right
the big
place, right
games.
time, too.
Benfica.
Yeah. I thought Gedge was huge too, and João
Yeah.
Mario coming off. That was big of him. He, that
One
was
thing-
the
Get the
biggest
fuck
move.
outta
One
here.
thing I
Fantastic
love-
move by João Mario.
That was his best move of the game, walking off the pitch.
In the
The way he ran to
87th
the
minute.
to the sideline. Oh my goodness.
I love that Benfica fans are only coming now to understand that João Mario has one good season in him. He's dropping the next 3. They're going to be trash. Get ready for it.
I wish you warned me about this.
I did.
No, João
But
Mario.
against big games, too, he never shows up. Never shows up. There's no point in starting him anymore.
Taça da Liga though. João Mario Taça da Liga.
Yep,
Hey,
get him
please,
out there.
Get him out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Captain, he can start. Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
captain it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mario's off the team. Who are you starting every game? Because I feel like he's the usual starter there.
I want
I'll take
Gordon,
Gouveia.
Gouveia.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thiago
Give
Gouveia.
Gouveia a chance.
Sure, I
He'll do
forgot
better
about
than
him.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, but back to this game. So then João Neves runs to the corner, crazy. How can you be more Benfica than in that moment? Slapping the jersey, going nuts.
And then Antonio Silva grabbed him.
Grabbing
He's
him.
like, we got to go back.
We
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
score
yeah,
again.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta
They
score
smell
again.
blood.
Get the fuck over,
I
get
respect
over
it.
They
there.
got time, and they're man down. We're going to go for it, yeah.
Here's my thing.
That's awareness. That's next captain.
Yeah.
If he doesn't leave.
Which again, this is the thing where I'm saying like I'm interested to see where his career goes because it's that guy. Like he's a
Dude,
small
he's-
guy. Where is he going?
He's
Like,
the N'Golo Kante. He's the, like
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
role he
that's true.
plays, and he does it well.
But not
Crazy
enough.
how
I
many
don't think-
balls he wins.
Yeah, not enough teams will look at it that way. I feel. But anyways, nonetheless, my thing on that corner that pisses me the fuck off. I understand it's 12 against 10 basically at this point because the goalkeeper's in the box, right? My thing is who the fuck like Nuno Santos is just ball watching at that point, just letting him get the ball off and shoot it. And then obviously there's crap like you can't even. I love to complain about it. Then I feel like my pastimes are watching football, or watching footy, watching American football too, playing some Madden, and just ripping on it. Then those are my pastimes. Those are my hobbies nowadays.
You like doing that.
Love it, love it. But I can't blame him on this game. He had 2 big saves.
Yeah.
I have to blame Nuno Santos and the academy that produced him. So you guys, both of
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys,
Well,
Fuck
we
it.
sabotaged you.
you know what I mean? But no, but
It's a
honestly,
long
like,
play.
what you can say we're gassed out, and I hear you, I feel you, because against 10 for like 40, 50
Oh, yeah.
minutes is tough. But it's literally the last. Like you have to. They had to have thought of this as the last kick of the game. Do everything we can. We cannot be standing still. Bodies in front of a ball. We cannot let anybody get on the end of this cross. And unfortunately, that's what happened. João Neves scores it, and the kid deserved it because, like I said, the kid was the man of the match. The kid was unreal. From looking at the other side, he was annoying, and
Yeah.
that's like the biggest compliment I can give him.
Yeah,
he was
take that
annoying.
as a compliment,
You
yeah.
know, and then just the ending of the game. I also don't understand how, after conceding a goal, how do we let you get the ball back? How do we not? There's not enough killers in this team, and this is the problem from last year. And it remains the problem this year throughout this course of the season because we've been doing well, but nonetheless, we haven't learned how to kill. We haven't learned how to kill games yet, which is Sporting's biggest problems. But at the end of the day, had this stayed 1-0, nothing was won. 6 points would have been beautiful. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, and it would have been a comfort that maybe this team needs. But nothing would have been won. Losing this game, nothing's lost. You know what I mean? We're still tied for first.
You're in
So
the
I'm-
luge. You know.
You take. I would take the draw. Don't get me wrong. If
Yeah.
if you were to shake my hand before and you tell me like you can get a draw, just have to agree here. Cool.
Well, we would have taken a draw too.
Exactly. Well, I mean maybe not because Porto gets closer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Well,
is the thing.
when we were
I
down
was-
1-0, I wanted.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I
fair,
would draw
fair,
and then
fair.
win. Even
Yeah,
better.
that's even
and this
better.
is the thing. The loss was harsh because then we get the ball back. We go down there. There's a cross in, and Casper puts it in. Freaking the ghost, and he is a ghost,
He is a
and he is
ghost.
truly
Yeah.
a ghost. And
I like how Rafa tries to hit it. He misses it. It goes
Absolutely.
to Casper. If Casper misses it, Cabral's right behind Casper. He's open too.
Someone's gonna
Someone
get that
would have
ball
got
in.
that.
But
And
is that
ball's not
offside?
gonna miss Cabral.
They were counting Rafa, weren't they?
I was
That's
watching
the thing I don't know.
Rafa.
I don't know if they're
The line was
if they're
on
counting
Rafa?
Rafa, then he's clearly offside.
Yes.
And
I was
he
watching.
I don't
tries
know
to
that
play the
toe, man.
ball.
I don't know.
He
No, but
doesn't-
here's the other
He
thing.
doesn't touch it, but he's part of the play.
The line goes. I know. Listen, I'm a weirdo. I zoom in on things, right? Like this has been going around Sporting Twitter, so I had to see it. It's not going through like his toes. It's going through the Achilles, bro. It's going through like the middle of his foot.
Juiced?
It's juiced foot. Yeah.
Yeah, they're counting. his
So
heel.
it's weird to me to say like because if you're going off that line, I think Rafa's offside, but Casper's onside. So if anybody's going to be the ghost, it's Rafa in this case, because I think he does try to play it, but at
He
the
does,
at the same time, the thing is like
There's no thing. There's no thing. Rafa
These
plays
centimeters have happened throughout the course of the season, right, and last season, so it's to be expected. I'm surprised that the linesman even had the balls to throw up the fucking flag, bro. Shout out that linesman, bro.
The way the game was going, it didn't look like no one was gonna
And
throw up a flag. Eh?
The fans I know they invaded the pitch after, but the fans behind them, he must have been like shitting his pants that they were about to beat him up, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thankfully that goal went through, but I don't know, man. I'll take it, whatever it is, what it is. But that's tough. It's tough to lose that way.
But that's
Yeah.
why I said I would be sitting up here livid if
You'd
the
be
call
standing
went
on the
other way.
table.
Of
I'd
course,
be standing on
yeah.
the table and all these cups would be off the table because Rafa's offside and Rafa tries to play the ball, and that's offside.
Yeah.
And I was watching, and we were all watching the VAR together, and I said, "This goal's not counting.
yeah.
This goal's not counting." We're all talking about, you know how what do you do when a VAR happens and you're watching with someone?
You're freaking out.
No,
Yeah.
you're watching, and then you're all looking at each other,
Yeah.
and you're saying what you think.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said that's not a goal, and then he points to the middle, and I cheer my freaking head off. I almost
Dude,
lost my voice.
That state, like, it sucks when you can't celebrate the goal in the moment, but like the eeriness of waiting for VAR, and then he points, and that stadium fucking erupts.
It's an interesting
Yeah,
new
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's an interesting new thing. It's a delayed. It's like edging.
You
It's,
sort of celebrate it, but you celebrate it twice. Like you're
Yeah.
celebrating, then you come. It's exactly that. You're right. That
It's
you're
exactly
celebrating, You're coming down a bit, and then you're coming
back up.
again, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
yeah.
it makes the ref like a big star. He's like, I'm gonna point to the middle. People are gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think our
Suarez
Suarez
Diaz
Diaz
did-
was trying to be that star anyways, regardless of this, you know.
That's,
loves it,
that's
yeah.
what he lives for.
But nah, man, it's tough. It's tough to take also because like, and this means zero. And I've learned this as a Sporting fan, and I'd rather us play bad and win than play good and lose. But it sucks because I thought we were the better team over the course of the game. Even with 10 men, we stopped you guys from doing a lot, and.
Yep.
It would have been nice having the freak out, the Schmidt out freakouts.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been
enjoy
nice.
that?
And now it's back to euphoria, Benfica times.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that this international break is coming. Is it a bad thing that Sporting can't play a game to get this right? Right? Is it a good thing maybe they don't play a
I
game?
think it's good for you guys.
I don't know, because then
Forget about it?
Maybe forget about it. Maybe live with it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just
And
keep
then
thinking.
you play whoever in Taça Portugal, and then
Yeah.
you shake a bit, and then boom, like it's back again.
It's
like
so long until another league game.
yeah, it's in
December.
December. Exactly. And our game is
Jesus.
against Gil Vicente, and then we play
Dude,
at
Gil's
home,
shit.
and then we go to Guimarães, and then we receive Porto.
Hey.
So December's tough for us. Of course, 6 points would have been great. And like I said, nothing's lost right now. We can still get 3 wins on those games. I still think we can.
Yeah.
But it's just the response, if it was immediate, I think I would have liked that better. And the same thing with Benfica. Like, even now, is it bad that the international break has come because now you can't carry on that momentum?
Yeah.
And it was like looking bleak for a little bit.
Well, last year we were actually shitting the bed every time.
Every time,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
we
I
were always
remember.
crescendoing into the break, and then we come back and drop off.
Exactly.
And I think this year it might be the reverse because I'm like, these guys limped into the break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're really like hobbling into this break and then we like kind of got a little boost, and maybe they can come high off this and roll it back, run it back
Maybe.
with some wins.
Yeah.
But I want to say, I mean, I guess your guys coach. You talk about our coaching situation, which I think no changes, and we're all, I think, all very reasonable fans. You also say no changes,
Oh
and
hell no.
no, but
He's unfortunately leaving, like I said last time I was on, but
I wanted to say, like,
I'm waiting forever.
I thought we all watched like the after shows, and like Portuguese media is insane. They're like trying to catch Ruben Amorim
Crazy.
to say something fucking ridiculous.
yeah.
And he's just such a good coach, and he knows what
Amazing.
to say, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of like, hey, look, we were like 2 seconds away from talking about a whole different result here.
Exactly.
And then, anything you want to say about Ruben?
I love him, bro. What can I say? I love him. There's nothing more to say than that. Like he's the difference maker. Without Ruben, one thing actually I'll say, and I'm glad, not glad. Let me rephrase that. I hope that in the grand scheme of things, that Schmidt staying or that Benfica winning this game means that Benfica's side won't panic to like sack Schmidt, even though I don't think they would. But let's say like, the pressure starts mounting, another poor result, then maybe mid-season Schmidt goes. The
fans
Lenços
can't wait.
Brancos, exactly.
Yeah, they
Abel
love it.
Ferreira comes in. I'm shitting my pants if Abel Ferreira goes to Benfica because I know for a fact that Mourinho is gone. Regardless, if we don't win the league, he's gone. We win the league, he's gone even faster. You know what I mean? So whatever happens, Mourinho is gone, and I think the replacement has to be, if it's not Jose Mourinho, of course, it has to be Abel Ferreira. So the fact that
Has he been linked with Sporting like before? Or
he
is it
has, and
just-
he's a
yeah?
former Sporting player too, so it has
okay.
that like romantic element behind
Yeah.
it, and
And he's
Sporting
about done in Brazil.
He-
Like what else? Is there
bro,
to
he
do?
was even saying like I'm done with this shit basically this
Yeah.
this week in Brazil. So
Yeah, they don't let him scream at everyone on the
Exactly.
pitch, right? He's
There's
like,
a
I gotta
lot-
go back
there's
to
a lot
Portugal
of
where you
shit.
can just yell.
we
There's a lot
we
of shit
complain
happening in
about
Brazil.
corruption. Yeah, we complain about corruption in Portugal, brother. Brazil, it's even better.
It's
Let me
brutal.
tell you.
But
But yeah, like grand scheme of things, maybe that helps. But it sucks. Don't get me wrong, because I was so looking forward to coming on here and just dropping my nuts on this table.
It will
That would have been
happen.
for the
close.
Patreon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but but it is what it is. I'll take it. I mean, I'm a Sporting fan. I'm used to this shit. The same way you're saying you're livid. If I was like an 18-year-old to like 22-year-old Sporting fan, maybe with my years of experience in this fucking beautiful club that I support, I understand it's part of the job. It fucking sucks because like. But, it is what it is. Nothing was lost. At least we're still in the title race. It's better than last year than being fourth and praying that, like, oh, fuck, these guys better not win the league in our, like, stadium.
Yeah.
I'd rather this losing in the last
Contending.
2 minutes, contending, and still being in it no matter what. And so far we've dropped points to Benfica and Braga. That's fine. I'll take that. It's better than, what I'm used to, dropping points here and there to, Estoril, Casa Pia and shit like that, right?
Yep.
But
hey,
it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel too down.
No, we were the better team. It doesn't mean shit, but we were the better team still, and I'll take it.
I wouldn't say that. But hey,
man.
also,
I've
We're
been-
the best team.
I've been there too, man. Last year, Porto early red card, and fucking even this year, I think it happened, and just fucking
Yeah.
Benfica runs
this
away
guy's
with
still
it.
crying about that. Get the fuck out of here.
But
You
here's
guys
another-
always get your early reds, and then you fucking just end up winning.
Because
me-
we're so good, we force the other team
But
to
you
foul.
guys don't
yeah.
even outplay
Come
us. We
on.
still outplay you.
here's
Okay.
a
That's
rhetoric.
part of the strategy, man.
Let me put a rhetoric out in the air too that I love. I don't agree with it, but let me just throw it out in the air. It's amazing that the ref gave the second yellow, so it can't go to VAR.
Yeah.
So that was his.
You can't
that was
review
his
it.
plot the whole time.
That's the fucking
That's bizarre.
sneaky.
That's so weird. I don't. What kind of rule is that? That's kind of
I don't
silly,
know,
eh?
It's just corruption.
You can't be reviewing every yellow.
No, but all the.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
It's-
that'd
if it's
be-
not a direct red, they can't review it.
Yeah,
which-
exactly.
I say a lot of calls went Benfica's way, and they need a lot of help to win this game, and they did win this game, and that's great. You know what?
But
following Portuguese soccer, sometimes
They
this is the
played
way
at
shit
home.
goes.
To be fair, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
It's a home
You get
court
the calls.
advantage for a reason. The fans are going to be on the ref. You're going to get the calls.
Oh,
I'm not even mad at the. I'm promise you. I'm not even mad at the red. I'm not really mad at the refereeing. Don't get me wrong. Do I think like he fucked us in certain ways? Sure. But I think he also fucked you in certain ways as well. There's a
Yeah.
penalty shout to be had. There was a stomp in the first half to I forget who, but Diomande basically stomps the player, right? So I think it goes both ways. I think it was more lenient towards Benfica, but you're playing at home. It's to be expected, you know?
Just to cap off this game, I just wanted to say, great game. I said that.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It was
amazing.
back
amazing.
and forth. It was a good
Yeah.
game. I've watched so many derbies that with Fabio Rockenbach and Fisage and everyone just fouling each other and like there's no game, there's no flow, there's just foul,
Yeah.
so that no one loses.
Yeah.
And two teams that look like they were trying to win the game. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I agree.
The
Game
VAR
was
era.
amazing,
That's what
yeah.
it gives
I
you.
agree.
All right, we gotta move on. There's more games, guys. Other shit happened.
Really?
Yeah.
We could have talked about
though.
could have talked about that for another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
There's,
facts.
there's another Lisbon derby. Estoril and Casapia, man.
Yeah.
4-0.
Great.
Rodrigo Gomes, the 20-year-old on loan from Braga, he scores a goal and gets 2 assists.
Yeah. Played
Fucking
well.
A, man.
Mateus, I forget his last name. He's Sporting's academy player. We just loaned him to Estoril. He's been balling there too.
Dude, they've been fucking crazy the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pacheco left. The team he left steps up. They're
Yep.
playing amazing, and the team he went to
Steps up.
Everything's
Crazy.
working. I don't
Yeah.
know how that fucking happened.
Only in Portugal.
Yeah,
Only in Portugal.
So everyone has Rodrigo Gomes on your Real Fever fantasies? Or-
pick him up, man.
I
There's,
don't, but I might have to add him.
there's a couple young kids that are fucking popping up every week.
I'm sticking with Balumi.
Ballooming.
Solid.
He's
There's a
Yeah.
midfielder in Aroca. I don't even know his name. It's João Marques. Balling. The best pickup I've had all
nice.
season.
Wait,
And
Aruca's shit this
Aruca's
year.
literally in last place.
Well, maybe the last 2 weeks he's been shit. To be
Yeah.
honest, I fucked off from fantasy the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
There's something
But
set it,
something
set
about
it and
Portuguese
forget it.
fantasy. It's like, yeah.
it's just jarring at this point, you know?
It's an app. It's an app on my phone. Hey.
Yep.
You know what it
Once
is?
I go through all the other ones,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I'm
It's-
really bored.
It's real fever because they make that shit way too slow. If it was like Yahoo Sports, again, fantasy football is pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah.
But if it was like if it was like that, maybe. But like it takes forever to make the transfer. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's my fantasy football.
Like
or
the app is
fantasy
slow?
soccer. Yeah, the app is.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're ever trying to make
Takes a second,
transfers,
yeah.
it's like loading forever, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck.
Porto take on Guimarães as the Conquistadors continue to creep up on the table. The Dragons refuse to lose back-to-back league games even after giving away a penalty. Diogo Costa makes the initial save, but Andre Silva scores the rebound. Porto's new number 10, Chico Conceicao, takes the reins, provides the assist for Zaidu's goal, and then scores the winner. He can finally celebrate a fucking winning goal.
Should have hugged his little daddy.
No. He needs to break away from that. But yeah, man, he looked fucking good. He looked so good, and man, he took the number 10 too. How do you guys feel about that?
Pop in the collar.
He's him.
Pop it.
He's
Or is he?
He thinks he's
him.
him.
He definitely thinks he's him.
Yeah.
He thought he
goal-
did something there.
Is it the first goal of the season?
I don't think it's his first goal of the season, but it's like
Okay.
he's had so many moments where he's thought he scored and it's got VAR'd or he made an assist, and
Okay,
it's just
okay,
like
okay.
this
He's
is
also-
finally a moment for him.
Fair.
He's also playing really well on the national team.
The
under 21s.
Yeah. Loser.
He'll get the big boy call up soon enough.
Isn't he like 23 by now? Like, how old is this
Yeah, I don't know how he still gets called
But
up.
he looks 18, and that's all that matters.
This is a child.
But yeah, man, it was a good game. Guimarães came out fucking strong. They were playing Guimarães, but yeah, Porto fucking, and they're just like creeping. It's like the team is just slowly doing better every week. I mean, last week we had the loss, but fuck, like I just like the way the team's coming together. The midfield is looking solid with Varela and Eustáquio, and like Chico's playing well. I don't know. I think it's all happening. I'm even liking Carmo. Carmo, I feel like is good now.
Yeah.
I always thought you guys were fucked beginning of the season, or sorry, in the preseason, because that midfield was bunk. But the signings you brought in towards the end of the transfer window, I was like, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
They're gonna do okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have Sergio Conceição being the coach. He's freaking tough. He is a tough coach.
To me, he's the best coach in the league, no matter what. I don't care what. He can be in fifth. I think he'll still be the best coach in the league.
what he gets out of his guys. You know?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah.
That's why
He
he's so
gets
good.
Yeah, because with so little, he'll get so much. Like if you look at his Nantes side, even his Guimarães and Braga sides in the past, right?
Yeah.
No, I hear you, but yeah, I'm with you too. Like the team doesn't look great on paper. Even the signing of Chico, like at the time, looked like a failure at the same time. Because
Yeah,
he's
it kind
coming
of seemed
from
like a
Ajax.
cop out.
Yeah,
You're like, what are you
exactly.
doing bringing him back? He's not even signing; it's a loanee.
Yeah,
He's loaned
fair,
back
yeah.
for the season.
But it's an option to buy, I think.
probably.
If I'm Portisha, I love that signing. I'm like, bring him back.
I
Why do we
love
even
it.
get rid
I'm
of him?
happy.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm super happy he's back, man.
But I like the
No, I
kids
hear
from
you.
the
I
system.
I think he's like already hit it. Personally, for me, I could be wrong, and I hope as a Portuguese guy, I hope he is wrong. I hope I am wrong, but I don't. I think he's hit his ceiling at the same time. I don't see him getting that much better.
But even if he stays at this level, like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot.
Hey, it's 4 short kings in the room talking about all short kings today.
That's
João
facts.
Neves,
Why am I shitting on him? Actually, my
João
bad,
Neves,
bro.
Sergio
He's our
Conceicao.
buddy.
Like, where can these guys really go? I mean, you
Yeah.
know. But
See, but I look at him and
Yeah, I
be
hear
like,
you.
he's
also, Lionel Messi, short king. Now, I'm not comparing Chico Conceicao
Yeah,
to
because
Lionel
she's
Messi.
way better, brother.
Messi of the Olival. But no, I could see him being. I could see Chico being like our Rafa. Like
Yeah.
if he stays there and just keeps, staying at this level, peaks and
Solid.
valleys.
Solid Premier Liga player.
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
I also thought you guys towards the end of the transfer window were gonna be cooked if you sold Diogo Costa.
Yep.
And you didn't.
And you would have been. Let me tell you.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
would have been.
We got Samuel Portugal.
And you didn't,
Mhm.
and it's killing me every game that he makes an amazing save. I go,
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it!
To
Dude,
me,
he
it's-
almost saved the rebound on this penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was man of the match too. He
To-
fucking
Yeah.
He definitely. I mean, in the first half, like we seen, it was save after save. It was
Yeah.
just Porto saves in that first half.
Keeps him in the game.
Exactly, and it hurts me as like a part-time United fan to see Onana in that, knowing that like they should have went after Diogo Costa.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, let's cheap out. He'll be a little bit cheaper. 'cause
No,
he's
it's not
older.
even that. It's let's go for a player like a defensive midfielder, but he plays for goal. Basically, that's what I feel like United were thinking there. Like, oh, this guy can really play with his feet. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Not knowing like, can he stop shots? And Diogo Costa can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's the annoying thing as a
Stop
United
shots,
fan, but
save
good
penalties.
for Porto.
The
at
annoying
least.
thing for me is that Morocco goal. I don't know. That's just me.
Fair. I forgot about that for a second.
Like, I don't know, maybe he could have came out for that cross. I don't
Wasn't
know.
Ruben Dias at fault, too?
Ruben Diaz couldn't jump. Yeah, Ruben,
didn't
Ruben
jump.
Yeah,
Diaz
you know
was
what?
hurt.
I think you're right.
Couldn't
All the
jump, he
Porto
shouldn't
and
have been out
Benfica
there.
boys are at fault for that goal.
That's right.
The Sporting boys, Santinhos, you know what I mean?
It's like we finally don't have to blame Patricio anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
All right. Moving on. Boavista. The show is over, man. The show is over for Boavista.
And apparently our show is
Oh,
over.
I thought you were saying this show's over.
yeah.
Bovista, the show's over, guys.
I
Go
don't-
home.
Can we use this joke? Because not everyone saw the PowerPoint presentation close.
Yeah. No, show's over for Boavista. Sloppily give away the first goal to Ferenc. And even after equalizing through Bozanic, the team from the south scores back-to-back in extra time 3-1 win with a howler from Rafael Barbosa. Dude,
Former Sporting Academy player.
oh, shit.
I have a theory on Boavista and why they're losing games.
What's
They're
happening?
finally getting paid. The only thing that makes sense to me.
Right.
Dude, it's bizarre to see, man. Bozanic's goal was beautiful. Probably the... Oh, no, that fucking goal at the end was really nice. But Bozanic's goal was beautiful.
He's great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to see Boavista kind of make a run. Ushsink Grange, right? Obviously.
Facts.
It's always been, as it has always been in
And
Portugal.
Braga's not that fifth, by the way.
No.
It's another team with B.
Ah, yes,
But they're-
Belnage.
The winners.
Of course.
Coming back.
But yeah, man, Ferenc, they're taking it.
They're flying.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're doing great.
Nice to see. 20-year-old Miguel Montero comes on for Gil Vicente to save them a point. Cheese bar certified banger to end the game 1-1 against Rio Ave.
Calling it now, Stonk of the Week. I haven't really watched much this week. Stonk
Yeah.
of the Week for that one. I saw that one. That was fucking great.
Not really clear
I'm cool with
stonk.
that.
It kind of sails, but
I like Barbosa.
Yeah.
Barbosa, yeah.
I'll fight for Barbosa
Yeah.
just because it's a Sporting Academy player.
Braga show up at Aroca's dusty ass pitch. Man, that fucking grass was brutal. They put him down 1-0 despite the last place team putting up a decent fight for the first time this year. Jallo scores once again for the red and white. Yeah, Braga talked about them a bit already during the Champions League, but don't know.
I think Champions League is a bit much for them. They should be
Yeah.
losing, or these games shouldn't be close. I mean, yeah, they have a nice team. I like that team.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm with you.
let's go through a couple of the guys, just a couple. João Moutinho? You think he's
I like
good enough?
Off
the bench?
I almost said I like him, but I don't like him. But like he's old. That's the only problem. Joseph Font, he's old. You know what I mean?
Ronnie Lopes.
Has he been playing?
No,
Not
he doesn't
really.
play much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He scored the odd goal here and there.
Yeah, but like the Taça de Liga
I like that
or
option
something.
off the bench. I mean,
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Bro, when they first signed him, I was like, wow, like Braga are like in it,
Making
this year.
moves.
That was the one I was most excited about.
Me too,
I was
yeah.
like, whoa, Ronnie Lopes
Yeah.
is back, baby.
Dude,
Yeah.
but other than that, look at this top line. Bonza has been on fire.
Love him.
Both the Hortas have been playing well. Jallo's amazing. Bruma's fantastic. Like,
Yeah.
Bruma and Jallo is a nice wing combination. I mean, that's almost to rival Neres and Di Maria, even though Roger Schmidt refused to play them together. But you know, it's that's a nice wing combination right there.
dude, Pizzi's here too.
Yeah.
Pete,
Oh,
I
forgot
Look at
about him,
Pizzi.
brother.
And then fucking Roger.
Yeah. Roger that.
Oh, Roger.
Underrated in this Braga side, and my boy David Pereira, big Braga fan. I hope he listens to the podcast. If he doesn't, I'm going to tell him to listen to this one specifically.
Just this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take
Because he
those.
calls him.
I think
well, not
Dave-
just this. He'll listen to this one and be like, okay, I'm in it for the long run now.
Yeah.
He calls him the cocaine quadrado. I forget his first name, Borja, in the left back, and I'm glad I see him as the man of the match at what is this?
You got the assist.
Foot Mob. Yeah, he got the assist exactly. Love Borja. He played for Sporting. Loved him when he was here, but he's been killing it for Braga, and my boy Dave Pereira loves him as well.
He used to be on Sporting. Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
he's he was involved in the Paulinho Paulinho transfer.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Pretty
Braga.
sure Braga to Sporting. Yeah,
Oh,
You went
the
and
other
this
way.
is sent him back
Yeah.
the other way.
yeah.
This is because he's Colombian, correct?
He's
Why
he's
are we
Colombian.
why are we mentioning cocaine for this?
Oh,
Oh, that's why cocaine.
That's a question
Yeah.
David for Dave to answer.
That's probably where he
bro.
got it from. Yeah.
That's what he calls him, not me.
because
Not me.
he's Colombian. I think.
Listen, I'm not throwing that out there. I'm not trying to get canceled over here.
We gotta cite our sources, but Dave, you also have to cite your sources.
Dave, you're
did
the
you
next.
do cocaine with that guy once in a bar in Braga?
Dave's from Massachusetts, but you got to fly out here, brother, and we got some questions to answer, bro.
Yep. Come out here, Dave.
And bring the stuff too. Yeah, it helps the podcast.
Well, not customs is tough out here, bro.
That's true. Canada, yeah.
By the stuff, he means the Shorties, because there's a big community out in Massachusetts of Portuguese people.
That's right. That's right. And you do have to smuggle it because you
Yeah.
can't bring meat across the border. I'm pretty sure.
Pause. But yeah, my dad actually. Fun fact: Dad got almost charged like $10K
What?
for bringing like chouriços caseiros, like made at like my aunt's home, and he was pissed. He was like, "Es filhos da puta, I pay my fucking taxes." Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da."
yeah.
It was
They-
nice.
You had to chuck it.
You had to chuck it. Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Just
brutal.
meat.
Well, he didn't have to. According to him, they went back to their homes with fucking cheese and wine to eat the rest of his hard-earned fucking chorizo, or my
yeah.
aunt's hard work chorizo.
Yeah.
They took it home.
But yeah, they chucked it, quote unquote.
I'll tell you something right now, bro. The border patrol don't know what to do with good shit like that.
No.
They're eating hamburgers
that's
and
true,
hot
bro.
dogs.
They,
bro.
yeah,
Sure,
they
bro.
don't trust it.
That's crazy.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating and a review. Helps people find the pod so it can continue to grow. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content. Just a little bit of extra nonsense. Nice way to give back to us for doing the show every week. Sponsor the show if you can. Different tiers there. Be the presenting sponsor for João Wonder. Get on it.
Danny, do you know anyone that would put ads on our show?
You know anyone that owns a Portuguese
Low key,
business?
this corner store that you guys are
Yes.
promoting on here.
We'll have to talk to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys gave the drop on them. We should have said
It's
a
free, yeah.
disclosed location
Yeah.
on Little Portugal in Toronto.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
said the specific
We'll
thing,
send
but-
them a bill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hope
we
they'll-
should.
Invoice them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
The
giving
jacket,
away.
the jacket should have at least been free. You know what I mean?
We're giving away way too much fucking free.
We'll do a promotion.
ads.
We'll give away a free jacket.
We're gonna go check in there, and
Yeah.
if all those jackets are cleared out, man, I'm invoicing them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did advertising for you guys. And then we're also on Palma Radio 1, online Portuguese radio station. They got some big news. They're going to be starting Palma Talk, which is just going to be 24-hour Portuguese English podcasts. So check that out. Drops in December. Yeah.
Reach out to us on All Things Alvalade, ATA Alvalade. We actually have a recent interview with Trevante Williams, former Sporting player. Came out of Alaska, currently playing in Europe in a Spanish team. Forgive me, I'm forgetting the name now. Just came up against the likes of Barcelona. Marc Gasol's basketball team out there. I also forget the name. Came up against Valencia. He's playing in like, in my opinion, the second best basketball league in the world. And he came from Sporting. He was like the face of Portuguese basketball for a little while. American dude. He actually put on the Portuguese colors.
Nice.
In the FIBA World Cup this summer. So
sick.
check that out. Yeah, good talk with him. Not only like we talk about Porto and Benfica and Sporting in the basketball world. He's actually a little mad at Benfica. He's mad at you guys because when he was in Oliveirense and they won the league back-to-back years. They were like the powerhouse in Portuguese basketball. And then he was like, "Where's Benfica giving me a call up?" No call. Sporting just started the team, and he said, "Okay, I'm going to Lisbon, baby. We're going to Sporting," and then the rest is history, right? Won a league with us and all that good stuff. But beef with Benfica, I love that because I do too. Since I was born,
Dude, you guys go in on every sport.
yeah. But no,
That's
yeah,
sick.
and it's
They
a
do all the
good
mode-
interview. It's
They
a good
do all the
interview.
modelage.
We do.
I actually like watching the hockey, the floor hockey.
Competitive as fuck too.
fun
In
to watch.
Portugal too. Yeah. I don't watch too much, unfortunately. I catch like the highlights at
Yeah, I'll
best.
watch
You know what I
here and
mean?
there.
Like, but yeah.
International break. Put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, especially now, bro. Yeah.
What about Nimesh Keita? We got Nimesh Keita.
We
in
talked about him.
fucking-
We had him, yeah.
Oh wait, you did?
Yeah,
No,
he
no.
started at Benfica.
He was Benfica.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant on the. Oh,
No,
my bad. We'll get there though.
We
One-
haven't
one
had
day,
anybody.
One day.
Dude, our biggest
Oh no, we didn't have an interview.
One day.
brother.
my bad.
Our biggest get is Danny, and
Chill out.
we
chill
love
out.
him.
Not
He's
even
huge.
close,
He's
bro.
huge.
I'm the fun uncle, bro. Chill out. I'm not even a get. But yeah, Keita was in Benfica. We actually talked about Keita in the interview too. He's on the phone number of Trevante Williams. They met.
Well, they played on the
Apparently he's a sick
national
guy,
team
'cause
together.
they played on the national
Yeah.
team together, and like Keita's like big, I guess, and well, he's obviously big in like the basketball scene in Portugal, right?
Yeah.
So he's big with all the guys that played in the national team, and like I said, I'm not even trying to say this because Trevante played for Sporting. Like he was the face of Portuguese basketball when he played for Sporting in the last like 4 years, you know, and even the face of Portuguese basketball when he was in Oliveirense. So.
yeah, no,
A little
sick,
40-minute interview. I'm just trying to promote my shit, you know.
Dude,
But
check
it out.
a little
That's
40-minute
dope.
interview, but I loved it personally. Great guy. He had a fucking wig on because we filmed it for Halloween. Like
Oh,
he's one of
nice.
those, he's a character,
Fun
bro.
guy.
I love that
Nice.
guy. Yeah,
that's amazing.
but yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to take anything away from him.
No,
I'm
I
just
know.
Comparing. and
I'm not even
contrast.
trying to shit on you. Also with Nate, I thought for a second you were telling me like Keita was on this podcast. I was gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? How did I not watch this? My bad. I didn't even mean to.
Move on. Let's breeze through the
You
international
reach out.
leagues.
What's he's on the Celtics?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
he's
Look,
huge.
No
the
one's trying to
G
talk to
League,
him.
bro. The G League in
No
the
one's
Celtics.
trying to talk to him. I wish the
Yeah.
Raptors got him though, eh?
Me too.
Someone,
we were linked to him.
Patrick sent the post the other day. Someone ran up on him and they're like, "Hey, who's your favorite soccer player or Benfica? No, soccer player, right?"
Yeah, soccer player.
And he was like Bernardo, and then
Cardozo.
He's a big Benfica fan. Yeah.
gave a shout out to
Yeah.
Oscar Cordozo. What a guy!
I don't even give a shout out to Oscar Cardozo.
Bro, we should. He got called up to the Paraguayan national team 2 years after he got called up last, and he's 40 or 41.
Yeah, he's 40 in his
And-
40s.
Yeah, and he's playing for. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
A team in Paraguay. Yeah.
No, it's like Libertad or some shit.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Dude, that left foot is still gonna crush.
Yeah.
Let's
You
talk
get a
about
lethal left foot.
let before we move on to we're about to hit the Premier League, but something just got sparked in my mind
Let's go.
about our teams and our stadiums and our doors. And Cardozo's on our door. He should be, obviously. Cardozo, Jonas. Who did you think they left out, and who do you think should have been on that picture
On the mural?
on the mural?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I liked everyone there. I don't know who got left out. Ronaldo Sanchez, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't
Ronaldo
think-
Sanchez played a full season, and you know who didn't play a full season, or who just played one season, was what's that guy's name? Like Orban or some shit. What's that guy's the goalie?
Oblak.
Oblak.
Yeah.
Oblak's
He
on
didn't even
it.
play every game, I think.
Oblak's on it. The guy played I think he's played 30 games total.
Is it this that we're talking about?
Yeah.
You never seen this?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
You're not
Listen,
big onto the Benfica lore, eh?
I try.
We're gonna talk about your stadium in a minute. Hold
on
up.
Twitter. I mute like Benfica. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
Otamendi.
I have seen this, but
Gee.
like, yeah. I think this is
Otamendi.
the
That's
better
not all of
picture,
it,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
That would be all of it.
Yeah. Otamendi's
Oh,
the
okay.
current. So Otamendi's the current captain, but Otamendi is from Porto. I don't.
He's earned
There we
it,
go.
I guess. Well,
Ederson's definitely deserves to be there. You don't think All Black deserves to be there?
One season?
Was that really only one season?
Yeah,
I
he
would
was
have
only
put
there once.
I would have
season.
put
Oh, okay,
Keem.
my bad.
I would have put Keem ahead
Facts.
Keem.
Big fact. You know who I would have put in front of All Black? Not in front of Keem, but just as another goalkeeper reference that I know you guys will love me for this.
Morera.
Andre Moreira, brother.
Yes.
I loved him. I always loved him.
bro.
I never understood why he
Yeah.
didn't play for so many years. But
Definitely Morera instead of All Black, I would say.
But
Yeah,
I'll,
facts.
I'll tell you this about putting Oblak there. That's Vieta years. Money. They sold him
Get
for
rid
a
of-
big money.
Even Nelson Smith, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
These
there
are all-
had to be better, bro. Okay, I know he went to Porto. This is a sensitive subject. But Maxi,
No, he can't. He can't be
Maxi
there.
can't be
Okay,
on
my
They
there.
bad, my
fucking
bad, my
hate
bad.
him.
No.
my bad.
No.
You're right. You should hate him though.
No.
I was actually throwing a little shade. I'm not gonna lie.
That's good.
Well, Grimaldo could be there.
Yeah,
Grimaldo
facts.
should. Dude,
I think
Grimaldo's
ahead of Nelson,
crushing it right
facts.
now.
I think
Yeah.
Grimaldo instead of
Oh
Nelson.
no, Grimaldo's right here. No,
Grimaldo instead of Nelson Semedo. How about Ricardo Rocha instead of Nelson Semedo? No,
Mm.
maybe
I mean,
less. Maybe
yeah.
less championships.
Not
But
as
I'm
a.
just.
It's not a flair name. I
No.
agree. Nelson
Yeah.
Smith is more like, but I'm with you.
It just, I think maybe because I'm looking at the years of who put in a lot of time, but they didn't win championships back when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So Ricardo Rocha, yeah, I get it. Like they won one.
Bro,
Andre Almeida?
Andre Almeida ahead of Nelson Smith.
I think
He played right
Andre
back.
Almeida's there. No,
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Pizzi's not there.
No.
Pizzi's the big omission. And anyways, I'm just gonna say that up front they kind of got
Is
them
he?
all right.
Yeah.
They kind of got everyone right up front. Nuno Gomes is there. Simon Sobrosa is
Gaetan.
there. That's the people I want.
Aymar, yeah.
Aymar.
Costa, Di Maria, of course.
And
I'm
so-
not mad. But at the same time, Felix was probably only there for a season too, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was
Fela-
an amazing season.
But it's also different.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's also different when you're Portuguese too.
And you're
You know?
homegrown.
Yeah.
And you're from Seychelles.
Yeah.
So let's hit up your stadium.
What about chill out, bro? What about my stadium?
They're redoing the gates.
They
They're
took
doing
out-
the upgrades.
They took out the number 7 for Cristiano Ronaldo, who never wore number 7 on Sporting.
Yeah, but he's CR7.
That's who he is.
He has to be there.
He's only Porta 7 or some shit like that, right? Or
Yeah,
he's like
yeah,
the
yeah.
academy as well or something like that. So
He's Porta 7, but why isn't he Porta 28?
The academy's
well,
named after him too, right?
did you guys form a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner? Or how many times Ballon d'Ors he
No,
won?
he's at 5.
No, we
So
haven't.
then fucking shut the fuck up.
You
They-
formed him, but he doesn't give a shit about you now.
No, he does though. I don't like this rumor that he doesn't give a shit about us.
He made his son wear the jersey at the.
No, he didn't. He didn't make his son.
Yeah,
do
yeah. She
shit,
said,
bro.
make me look
He
better.
didn't
Wear the
make his son
jersey.
do
We're at
shit.
the Alvalade.
His son
His-
is a Sporting fan,
fucking
and that's
Vavon
enough for
made
me.
him wear that
his
jersey.
His son can be a Juve fan. Yeah, he could be a Juve fan. I don't know why he would be, but he could be a Juve fan. He could be a Madrid fan. He has every reason to be a Madrid fan. He has every reason to be a United fan. I haven't seen him wear any of those colors apart from United because he played from that academy. I've seen him wear Sporting jerseys on multiple occasions.
Because he's close with his grandmother.
His grandma could have. Apparently, his grandma was a Benfica fan.
I was just gonna say.
Apparently, but
grandma
she's
is
a diehard
Benfiquista.
Sportingista. Apparently, also.
Well, I guess
so-
after her son went there, she switched.
Yeah, but she could have easily switched back. She's been
Yeah.
a diehard Sportingista since Bruno Carvalho was in office. Like she didn't have to be, and she continues to do so. All I'm saying is, Ronaldo doesn't have to twerk for us because I get it. I get it though. At the same time, like he's also still in football, so he doesn't. And even when he was in football, he's
Yeah.
mentioned Sporting multiple times. There was an award he won at this Portuguese gala a few years ago, where he specifically said, "I don't understand how Sporting hasn't won like an award in this in this whatever gala. Portugal, let's do better." He's mentioned us in the past, and there's a tweet in 2011 where he said, "Come on, Sporting," and I think they were playing against Benfica. So, you know what? 2011, 2023, I don't give a fuck, bro. He tweeted it.
Trying to get those
But
followers
no, real
up.
shit. Like, I don't need him to like be twerking for Sporting. He doesn't play for us. He plays for Al
Yeah.
Nassr.
That's
You know,
true.
he's still
he has
there.
a team, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't like in that Piers Morgan interview where they're.
A year
He's-
ago. A year ago that happened.
Crazy,
Yeah.
by the way.
But
Yeah.
he said things like, people are talking about clubs like Napoli and Sporting. Like they can't afford me. And I was
It's
like,
true though.
but I didn't know he needed the money. Oh shit. But I guess everything at the end of the day, everything's about money. But
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, but if you compare what Sporting and Napoli would have offered him to what the Saudis are currently offering
It's
Yeah.
him,
insane.
Why are
you
you?
know what I mean? Like,
No.
why
But in
not
that
take
interview,
last
he
big
brushed
paycheck?
off the Saudis too.
He
Oh,
did.
that's
He was
true.
still
Yeah.
United at the time.
That's true. Yeah. When and I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna kind of make a good segue, almost like
Segue.
Evan does. When you watch the Figo Barcelona Real Madrid documentary, he says
doc.
they asked me, they said 4 times as much money. I mean, come on, right? Like you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think he came out that well in that documentary. We've talked about that. How do you think he came off in the Beckham documentary?
Figo?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
have
can't
you seen
even-
it?
I've seen the Beckham doc.
Mhm.
I can't even remember. I can't recall the part where Figo was in there.
He did like 1 or 2 interviews.
He's in the 3rd episode with
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
What did he say though? Okay, what specifically are you pointing to?
He was kind of just like he just made the point that he's way better than Beckham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But is he
was
wrong?
like-
He's not wrong
No,
though.
no,
Because even
not
in the
at all.
Beckham doc, they were saying like he kept on like he was struggling in Madrid because they couldn't find Carlos Queiroz, by the way, which looking back is crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, even the
Figo's
doc, you're
boy. That's Figo's boy.
Carlos Queiroz couldn't fit Beckham into this team. Ridiculous, bro. But anyways,
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, Figo, they interviewed Figo, and it seemed like it's been 20 years, and he's still like pissed about it.
yeah.
But
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
well, he should be pissed that he missed a penalty on Gigi Buffon that
Mhm.
didn't take him into the finals.
Mhm.
That's what he should be pissed about.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't mention that. But other than that, I would say I think he is kind of pissed that those last few years at Madrid were kind of wasted because they
Yeah.
got rid of Makaleli for Beckham, and
Yeah.
Makaleli was actually doing a
Amazing.
job.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a whole
And-
different role.
And what
Yeah.
did
What
Makaleli
you're
go?
trying to compare?
yeah.
and,
Exactly.
and what did Makaleli go do in Chelsea
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hear you.
with Mourinho?
By the way, and we'll segue right now. Figo came from what academy?
Sport.
Let's go on to the Premier League, baby.
All right, let's do it. Spurs start getting real Spursy. They lose the 2nd straight game of the season to lowly Wolves. They mustered 2 goals in extra time, much like Benfica, sadly. At the Molineux, they turned that loss into 3 points. Sarabia and Lamina do the damage. Dude, that Sarabia goal, fucking great.
That was sick.
You
That's your
pointed to me.
account.
I just want to say one thing. It has nothing to do with Sarabia. I'm a big adamant of knowing when I'm wrong and apologizing when I'm wrong. Like Victor Gyökeres, the apology letter is still coming soon for those listening. I just want to say my bad, Wolves. I thought you were getting relegated. My bad. My bad.
They're doing it, man. They're doing it. They'll put something together. There's less Portuguese
Somehow.
guys on there.
Yeah.
Neto sadly injured again, but I think they got something going, man. I like the midfielders they're picking up. They're getting a little Brazilian, but I like it.
Yeah.
Tati Gomes.
Who?
we all know because we've seen Portugal try and qualify for competitions. You can't go full Portuguese. It just don't work when you want to get cutthroat. You know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Patrick?
What do you mean?
Just about anything.
Okay, man.
All right.
Evan, you gotta cut. Evan, you gotta work this.
All right.
I'm on my 3rd glass of wine. Evan.
Arsenal beat Burnley 3-1. Fabio Vieira makes a brief appearance, but his time is cut short when he gets a red card going cleats to the knee against Burnley. He's
What was he
out.
doing there? That's your boy.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things you see the replay and you're like, it didn't. It's like it made contact on the knee and it just cleats up, so it's got to go. But like, fuck, man.
Hold
I
up,
want
hold
to see
up.
more of him.
That's your boy now too.
Yeah.
Arsenal Listo over here.
True.
That's your boy now.
I like him. He plays well.
But
Yeah.
off the
But
bench,
what was he
though.
doing?
But off the bench.
Yeah, he comes off
yeah.
the bench a
I
lot.
know.
But no, what I'm saying is he plays well off the bench. You wouldn't want him, as an Arsenal fan, you wouldn't want him starting.
No, I wouldn't start.
Yeah,
him.
I'm with
No?
you too.
Not
Well, he's
yet.
Portuguese. Maybe I would start him.
He starts the Europa Leagues.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
man,
guys-
he's better than Kai Havertz, I'll tell you that.
Patrick has the brand new Arsenal jersey with Fabio Vieira
Oh,
on the
it came
back.
in.
Yeah, I bought him
Wow.
a Fabio Vieira jersey.
Nice.
It's very nice.
Nice, I respect
Portuguese guy goes to your team. You got to buy the
that.
jersey.
Yeah, facts.
Manchester United managed to win a game. They take down Luton 1-0 with a goal from Victor Lindelof.
Our account. Thank you. This guy's a champion. He's always been a champion. He should have been on the fucking
Put
mural.
Lindelof on the mural.
Are we just gonna keep doing this?
Honest- you know-
Lindelof's ours.
You know what though? Lindelof is a decent shout for that mural. Now that I think of it, he had great
win?
moments.
He scored that free kick. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's exactly the moment I'm thinking of too.
Can I tell you something? I went to the PSG stadium when I was in Paris. It's in the suburbs. No reason I had
Life
to go
flex.
there. Yeah,
Life flex.
I real
get
life
that, okay.
This guy's all about life flex.
I see that. I
no,
see that.
No reason to go over there because literally there's a store on the Champs-Elysees that's PSG. I didn't have to go all the way out there to not get a Gonzalo Guedes jersey. But even they have pictures all around the stadium. And I started at one point. I had to go all the way around to find the Pauletta picture. Benfica could do the same thing. Why is there just one mural? Like there's there's a Eusebio statue, obviously.
Of course.
There's a mural. I mean,
You want people's faces all around the stadium?
Everywhere. Remember.
not just faces, like those
Bodies.
those molds that are on like Skydome. Give me like I want like what do you call it? Like a bust. You know how they have?
Bust.
Remember the Remember the very bad Ronaldo
the
one?
really bad one. Yeah.
I want gargoyles.
Player gargoyles all popping around.
Exactly, brother. I want gargoyle.
Let's go gargoyles on this bitch.
Otamendi as a gargoyle. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Holy, brother. That's scary.
Jota on the board again for Liverpool. They beat Brentford 3-0. Salah gets the other two. Jota just keeps scoring and scoring, man. Like, I think he's already beat his record for last season. He's up there.
Well, we made our point about what we think about Jota.
Yeah,
so
these guys fucking hate him.
I love Jota. You hate him?
Both of
I'm
them.
not a big fan.
Trash.
The only thing with
Mediocre.
That's crazy. The only thing with me when it comes to Jota is Fernando Santos used to always play him as a striker, and I never understood that.
Yeah.
Even Klopp kind of plays him as a striker. I don't quite. He's banging. Don't get me wrong. I don't quite understand that. To me, he's like the perfect winger.
He's not good on the wing.
That's what. That's
No?
what. See, no one knows
has
where he
the-
plays.
Chris has the opposite argument.
Okay,
Chris says he should be striker.
not for Portugal though.
He's
I
good
like-
at headers.
He is for a short king. Again, a
Yeah.
short king. Why are we not rating him? What's going on
Come
here,
on,
boys?
boys.
He's also.
Wait, I
not-
think he's taller than us.
he'd be
isn't he?
towering over us in
Yeah,
this
I
room,
mean,
brother.
Was he
that's
five-
not saying
5'10"?
much, bro. Like 5'6" or 5'7" and towering over us. No
He's
shit, bro.
5'10". I think.
Wow, so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tall, dude. I'd murder someone to be 5'10".
You know what I mean? Same. Same. I'm 5'5" on dating sites though. So ask me my real height.
Dude, I'll take 5'7".
Facts.
Thriller at Stamford Bridge. The Blues and Citizens score. Goals galore. Game ends 4-4. Ruben Diaz sliding into the box at the end of the game to give away a penalty tucked away by Cole Palmer, former Citizen.
Damn.
Can I say actually two things? One on this game and one on the Benfica game I forgot to mention. The Benfica game, the only reason I guess I'm not crying on here is because I bet them I bet the over 2.5 goals. And right in the last minute, I got 3 goals. Hit a parlay. I was losing. I was down the whole week. Hit a nice parlay. Just hit even. Like I think my bookkeeper gave me like a solid $30 or something. Like
Explain
that.
that.
Solid.
Explain those feelings, because it's like on the one
Roller
hand,
coaster.
the
I
club
knew-
you love forever against their hated rival, and then on the other hand, $30. Wow.
No, it's not. It's not that it's $30. It's that I'm not paying more. You know, I'm not paying my boy. But it didn't even come to mind until afterwards because I didn't think the parlay hit until I seen like the football scores and I was like, oh, the Raiders did that, my guys. So that feeling didn't even come through. The other feeling was I fucking hate Manchester City because the one game they don't win. I had the parlay was perfect. If I could pull it up in like just a second, it was like
It's always painful.
I had
And
Arsenal winning.
and Chelsea's trash. That's a win.
Exactly.
If I'm looking
Yeah,
at that,
Chelsea's
if
turning
I'm,
it around, man.
if I'm looking
if
at
I
that,
tell you the
Yeah,
odds,
what
they
if
were
that
like
City
minus 500 for for City to win. I was contemplating even putting them there because it's like, is this even worth it? But I'm like, okay, no, it's gonna be a guaranteed dub. I think I had Barca winning in like during the week. I had listen, Leverkusen winning. Shout out to Leverkusen. Shout out to Xabi Alonso.
Shout out to Grimaldo.
Shout
He
out to
keeps scoring
Grimaldo. Finally
bangers.
gets called up to the Spanish team.
Dude, that's
So
fucking
I'm-
ridiculous.
Once he leaves Benfica.
I'm glad, by the way. Fuck you guys. No kidding.
Dude, a year ago when they went to the World Cup, their backline should have been Grimaldo and Pedro Porro. I don't know
100%.
what the fuck they were
100%.
thinking.
they don't respect
Yeah.
the Portuguese
No,
league.
They don't.
they
The
don't.
Spanish don't
The
respect.
Spanish.
Hey, you know why? Because
And-
they smack us 3-0 when they face us.
Yeah, but what do? We hire a Spanish manager.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
who are we? Let's look within. But anyways,
Hey,
fuck City.
bring up the Nuno Gomes goal. Bring up the Nuno Gomes goal on Spain. Let's see it.
Against
I know we tied it, but the Ronaldo free kick to get 3-3.
Wearing
Shout out
it.
Nuno Gomes, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Nuno Gomes. He's on the mural.
As he should be.
gotta
be.
As he should be.
Italy, not too much happened. Rafael Leão got injured. We talked about that already. AC ended up tying 2-2. And then I think Mourinho tied 0-0 in
Lazio,
the...
yeah.
in
Mourinho
the
had a
Roma
derby, and then he went on his social and he posted him watching the real derby. The real derby. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that. He
Yeah.
posted Sporting Benfica?
He
Yeah.
was watching, yeah.
At home
On
I
TV.
seen him
feed
post
up.
a selfie before. I think it was before Europa, to be fair. on his way to Slavia Prague with the black glasses. My guy looking like an old timer, but looking fresh as fuck.
What do you think? What do you think his old timey guy look is gonna be? He kept shaving his head. I'm like, dude, you still have hair. What's he doing? He's got to
doesn't
grow
wanna
that
manage
out.
it anymore.
Low key, here's my theory on that because he did that also on Chelsea. My thought is he's showing because at the time he was he still is if you think of Roma, maybe you think of Lukaku ahead of him, but
Dybala.
he's the superstar though. Even Dybala, I think you think of Mourinho if you're a football fan. You think of Mourinho before anything. Anyways, on Chelsea and United, he would do that a lot, especially in the winter. It's either one, he's just sick of his hair, or two, he's showing the superstars like, I don't give a fuck about my looks. You should have neither focus on ball instead.
Yeah.
Very good theory. I like that.
But
a lot.
anyways, I love Mourinho though, so I'm not gonna.
No, I like that a lot. But you look at what his most successful years were long hair Mourinho, right? I mean, a little bit.
True.
A
The
little
early
bit.
years.
True,
the
the
early
curls,
years.
yeah.
Rafael Guerreiro busts his first nut as a Bavarian as the German Giants beat Heidenheim 4-2. Kane with 2 more goals, making 17. He surpasses last season's Golden Boot winner already.
Wow.
I can't respect this man. He's a coward.
Kane?
No, Guerreiro.
Guerreiro.
I'm with you. Here's my thing. Okay, good for Guerreiro. What does that mean for Alphonso Davies? And how bad do we want him at Real Madrid as Canadian?
He's going, yeah.
Dude, he's
I
out
hope
the
he
door.
goes.
Oh,
I
I'd
hope
love
so.
to see him there.
I hope he goes.
I mean, I think it's harder to compete with the Mendy they have there. I think he's injured pretty constantly, but I think he's a good left back.
But low-key, Davies is also injured pretty constantly too.
that's
So
true.
you're really competing with Camavinga.
Just rotate them.
And if social media is telling you anything, Camavinga is that guy.
As left
Yeah.
back? Starter
Bro.
left back all the time?
Anywhere.
Anyway, no, I know.
Like, you need
he's
a
an
surgeon. You need a surgeon. You call Camavinga
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Oh, no, I
that's
love
what social media.
Dude, he's one of the greatest signings. He's fantastic.
No, he's amazing. But yeah.
Him and Choumeni, fuck, that team is gonna be cooking for. A
Yeah.
long
But I think
time.
Danny's point is that he's a little over. It's a little too talked about. Camavinga. He does a good job.
He does a good job. But
he's
yeah,
no Makaleli. Hey,
but they need a left back because if you're gonna fit somebody in, you're gonna put in Davies or Mendy. You're not. Gonna
I got
put
one for you.
Camavinga.
Arsonist. I'll sell him to you for 30 million euros. Man. Arsonist.
Listen,
30 mil.
yeah,
But
True.
I did want to say that is. I think it's got to be one of the toughest positions in football because, like, okay, who excels? We're looking at a picture of João Cancelo here, but he don't play no defense. So if you look at it's a oft injured position. Nuno Mendes, I'm thinking about right now.
yeah, true.
I'm thinking
Injured.
about Alfonso Davies. I'm thinking about Mendy.
Even Guerreiro. Guerreiro's
yeah.
been injured,
Yeah,
injury prone
constantly.
his whole career.
It takes a lot, that position.
Yeah.
Left back specifically. Right backs are okay. Not left backs. Benzema scores a hat trick against ABBA on Friday as Al Ittihad win 4-2. Bunch of stuff about Jose Mourinho moving to Saudi after. I mean,
Please
I guess-
don't.
yeah.
So do you
Don't,
think that's
Jose.
the move instead of let's put ourselves in Jose Mourinho's position? We said you have Matilde, so jewelry it's gonna be bigger sale in Paris or
I had to take in. What are you talking about right now? I
His
forgot about
his
that.
daughter's good.
jewelry.
Trying to push his daughter's jewelry.
or in Saudi Arabia. I think they like jewelry maybe a little bit more in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Paris is a good jewelry spot too.
Mourinho's never been the guy to like go somewhere for money either. It's always
Yeah.
for legacy.
Yeah, so it'll be Paris.
That's what we thought about. But
I
that's
hope
what we
it's
thought about
Paris.
Chris. Isn't that what we thought about Chris?
Not really.
But Saudi's a good place to
Yes
go
and
when you're
no,
older.
though. Yes and no.
But as a coach versus a player, like there's only so much you can do after a certain point. Like coaching, Mourinho can go there for 3 years and come out and be fine. If you're a player,
Yeah.
3 years is a fucking long time.
Mourinho wants. His ego is so big, and I love that about him.
the same.
He wants when he finishes, you can't talk about anyone beside him.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to talk about Ferguson beside me. You're not going to be able to talk even about Pep beside me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think the move is Paris.
The thing is, though, I thought Paris was set for this summer too. And maybe it's the Europa League loss, and that's why they didn't go after him, which is crazy because Loki got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Fucking
thought,
handball.
yeah, I thought exactly. Bro, I actually forgot about the handball. I was just talking about the game in general. But yeah, I thought Paris was going to happen this summer. The fact that it didn't happen this summer, and I'm glad. Again, I'm here for the PSG downfall. Even with Ugarte, and I love Ugarte, I love Nuno Mendes. I even like Gonçalo Ramos. I'm glad he left Benfica. Let me say that.
Gonçalo Ramos is bringing them down. Vitinha is very good.
Vitinha too.
Yeah.
I like Vitinha. I like the
Danilo.
players at Danilo. I even like Danilo. I'm glad PSG are losing as constantly as they are, because they should have went after Jose. I don't know why they went after Luis Enrique. I'm not saying he's not he's not a great manager. He's good, but he's no Jose.
Yeah.
Jose would have. You think Mbappe would have had the summer he had with Jose Mourinho in office?
Put him in his fucking place.
As he should, and that's what Mbappe needs. Mbappe needs a Mourinho to not only give him the kick up the ass, but the arm around him as well. And the press conference to not only defend Mbappe, which Luis Enrique has thrown under the bus already, but to also like kick him in the ass like he did with Paul Pogba, and Paul Pogba didn't want to hear, and now his career is what it is. You know what I mean? Jose is. I don't care. You're right. Ferguson, Pep, they're above him in terms of like career wise, but to me, he's the greatest manager of all time. What he's done with less is unreal.
No, I'm not.
And
saying
I know you
they're
agree with me. I know.
Yes,
I know.
I'm not saying they're above him, but I'm saying when Mourinho finishes, he doesn't want those names to be beside him.
Yeah.
He wants to be on top, more than all of them.
I'm with you.
But you made a good point about wrapping his arms around stars, because he's always done that, and he did that for Chris when he was on
Madrid.
And me and Chris are friends. That's why I say Chris. Right?
First name
Obviously.
basis.
I keep thinking you're talking about Chris, the guy on the podcast.
No,
At first I thought.
Chris
me
ain't
and
here tonight.
What you think? Dude, the fans call him CR7. If you know him, you call him Chris. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Call him Cree.
yeah, Cree. Oh, fuck. You got me there. Shit, you outed me as not knowing him. No, he when he had him as a player, he defended him. He said it's much easier to be Cristiano than, or it's much easier to be Lionel Messi than Cristiano.
Yeah.
Cristiano should have Ballon d'Ors. As soon as he left, he said there's only one real Ronaldo, and that was the Ronaldo I coached at Barcelona, which he wasn't even coach for. But you know,
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Speaking of Ronaldo, Zel Nasser beat Al Weda 3-1. Alex Teal scores a free kick. CR7, reliable as ever, scores again. Dan, you watching the Saudi League at all?
I've watched a few games because I do have the zone. So I've been
They're
able
on
to,
there?
They're
Oh,
on,
it's on
the
there.
Saudi League's on there. Yeah.
Shit. I
It's
just catch it on Sport TV.
Yeah, put on Sport TV.
Fair. I don't have the Android box yet. I'm not gonna lie. So
Dude, gotta
my
get
dad just got that 2 weeks ago. Loves that shit.
you
The
gotta
guy
get the
has-
box.
I gotta
Game
get the box.
changer.
You know,
in
you
my
can go to
house.
the same convenience store that I get my jacket at.
Probably get,
Where we won't mention the intersection until
No.
they pay us.
They'll hook you up with that box.
You can get a bag of salt and vinegar chips too.
They actually throw it in when you get Sport TV.
So yeah, it's a combo.
Yeah.
But on the Ronaldo thing, let me just say, Messi right now, he's just playing friendlies to show off his Ballon d'Or, while Ronaldo's playing in the Champions League. What Champions League? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
AFC
Don't worry about it.
Hey, it's real.
Exactly.
And also, sorry, just before we move on, we always said it takes a year to adapt in a league. Now, I don't know if you've seen these goals; they're bangers.
Unreal.
He's slapping them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always takes a year because what do we say? You have to adapt to the language,
The culture.
The food.
He's speaking Arabic?
He's
I'm sure he's picking up
But
bits and
he's-
pieces.
what is-
Habibi here, Habibi there, you know what I mean?
He's going to Friday prayer.
Yeah, you know?
There's a little too much shawarma. I don't think he eats shawarma.
There's never too
way,
much
bro.
shawarma.
He knows what direction the Mecca is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, sorry, last thing.
No,
I don't
go.
think the Saudi league, okay, it's far off the Portuguese league, but it's not that far off. To all the Sporting fans that were saying, like, he wouldn't bang goals in Sporting, if you see what he's doing right now in Al Nassr, I think you could think twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Would he maybe bring down our overall play? Maybe. Is Amorim not the manager for him? Absolutely. But if Gyökeres leaves and Amorim is probably going to leave the end of the year as well, all I'm saying,
Yeah.
bring Chris back.
Was it only a 2-year deal? Wasn't it?
the
I'm pretty sure it
Ronaldo?
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was 1, and then this is 2.
Exactly. So, I mean, a homecoming's still on, boys.
Of course.
For 200
Still
million
in the
Bankrupt
race.
the club for him. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, he should take a fucking pay cut.
Yeah.
And you,
He wouldn't better.
Evan sent us a clip of Messi, I think it was, to our group chat on Instagram. Was it not you, Evan? The brothers walking.
Oh, yeah. There's a video of like someone in the stands just recording Messi for like, I don't know, a good 3 minutes, and it's sped up to 1.5.
That's the title of this
And
podcast.
it's-
Is sped up to 1.5.
It's just Messi just having a stroll.
Not
just
surprised.
walking around, not fucking doing anything. Just
Yeah.
chilling.
I can't wait till he goes back to Argentina and like plays a Boca and they fucking ream him.
Oh, yeah. Those guys will fucking. Well, then again,
But it's
man,
not MLS.
for what he's done in fucking Argentina,
you're not wrong. You're
I don't
not
think
wrong.
no one's gonna roughhouse him.
They're just gonna They're just
He'll
gonna be
love
happy he's there.
The refs
Yeah.
will have his back, and the players will be too
Newell will
afraid.
probably get a league title for the first time in decades
Yeah.
because he's playing. Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
saw. I remember when Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, went back to Brazil for the first time. He digged the shit out of one guy. He was so big, and you're like, how did he do that? Like, this is a young man in front of him. I think he took a dive. It was some good step overs, but I mean,
No.
True.
Also in Brazil, match fixing claims continue. Botafogo botched another game despite scoring 3 goals. Suarez for Grêmio scores a hat trick to win the game, and this is off Palmeiras coming back to winning 4-3 like a week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Disaster down there.
You know what was funny? Justin predicted that Botafogo could bottle it.
Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, he said Lage could bottle
I
this.
said just because of Lage.
Yeah, because
like,
of Lage.
fair.
But Lage quit like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
and then they got fucking new coach Jorge Castro, and now he's off to Al Nasser. Oh.
Luis Castro.
Luis
That was
Castro.
first,
But
and then
he's on Al Nassr.
and then
yeah.
Lage took over.
Yeah.
Luis Castro did a
other
phenomenal
way.
job. He did such a phenomenal job that Cristiano Ronaldo said, "Hey,
Bring
get
him.
this guy.
Yeah.
Get this guy. He's doing a great job. He talks well." I think that's super important. Like much like my dad loves Ruben Amorim because his Portuguese, he's just like a very well spoken man. You know?
Yeah.
Same.
Sorry. And as Ronaldo once said to Moutinho, "Bates bem," he also said, "Luis Castro falas bem." You know what I mean?
That's right. And so then they got in Bruno Lage, and Patrick was like, Bruno Lage is gonna
It's
get
easy.
Portuguese league, and he's gonna do the same thing he did on Benfica with them because Benfica he took
Yeah.
over and he won the championship. And I said,
Not quite.
It might be the second year of Lage.
yeah.
My favorite thing is John Texter. I don't know if you guys remember the name.
I saw that. Yeah,
Okay, I'll just leave it at that then.
I was like, this is where this guy ended up.
This is corruption.
Where is he from? I didn't even know who.
He's
He was
American, but
the
he was
Ameri-
trying to buy Benfica for a little while.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was trying to buy Benfica
When
before.
when LFV was with that whole debacle. By the way, who was at the game this weekend?
Of course.
I don't know
if
how
you
we
guys
let him.
seen
I don't
that.
know how we let him in the stadium.
That is crazy. I had to throw that out there because I
Got
just
too many
remembered it.
don't
connects,
know.
man.
Sorry,
Or like somebody lets him in.
It's Rui
Rui
Costa.
Costa,
It's
he-
for sure.
Of course.
They're boys, bro. Let's not act like they're not boys. They worked under the
They
Rui
worked
Costa
together,
Worked
yeah.
under him,
Yeah.
you know.
it's like
He's being nice, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Be nice to my boy Bruno. He did an interview with me, guys. Sporting, if you're listening, let him in.
I'll tell you.
He's not allowed in.
Get out of Big Brother. Let him into the spot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, big brother.
Hey, he found his wife in there, so you know. it
He's
is what
married
it
to a
is.
woman from there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
Oh,
I know.
Big Brother's a good place to find a woman.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on,
Yeah,
man.
not-
You're
It's not
doing
quite
well.
Love Island, but I'm with you.
You're
know?
locked in there, no
Yeah,
phone,
yeah.
no TV.
Yeah.
That's a fucking fast track.
More of the, more what the looks. But
The
anyway,
games, the games.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, first of all, John Textor finding out about him on your phone is just a funny thing.
Love
They're
it.
like, this is a fake name by a fake guy.
Next door.
Like to commit tax fraud in the States. Little do you know, he's committing tax fraud in the States, but he actually exists. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and he's trying to buy. And then the Luis Viveira thing is just like it's the guy. It's the guy you know from high school who's a deadbeat, but who
Yeah.
you still gotta hook up with tickets or like who's still gonna come to your birthday. You know what I mean? You don't want him there, but
Yeah.
you're like, okay.
The
you
old
know?
guard probably
I
still
hear you.
respect him.
You know,
and
he knows
of
the
course.
doorman. He knows the same bar you always go to. He knows everything.
There's
right?
people who still
I hear
love
you.
him. They're like,
Yeah,
oh, he
yeah,
won us
exactly.
this so many or whatever.
Yeah,
He
man.
apparently with his real estate
Or he
money,
made us so much
saved
money.
the club.
What's the
club,
doorman
like, the
gonna
club
do?
was gonna die without him.
What's the
Facts.
doorman gonna do when that guy walks in and be like, oh, you've been the president for fucking, what, 10, 15, 20, 30 years?
Yeah.
Think he's gonna be like, oh, no, you can't come in here, sir.
And the funny thing is, he can't even put like a fake mustache on, right?
You can shave it off.
You know?
He already has a mustache.
what if he grows a beard?
Yeah.
Cool.
They're like,
Weird.
who is this guy?
What if he puts on a
Maybe.
wig?
Beard and a wig.
But,
beard
I mean-
and a wig and sunglasses.
Side note,
Trench
though.
coat.
I mean, okay, whatever. He's at the stadium. Did you see who he brought?
No,
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't see any.
He met her on Big Brother.
No, probably better. Probably better.
OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
All right.
If I'm 60 years old and I pull up to the Sporting Stadium with something like that,
That's
guys
a
just
message.
know I'm out here.
Sending a message.
For sure.
I'm pulling.
Yeah, you're right. I already am. Yeah, you're right. In case she's listening.
Stonk of the week.
I say Barbosa.
Barbosa? Yeah, sure. I can't
I like the
remember.
one that
What's
clips
up?
the bar. I like it when it clips the bar.
Montero on Gil Vicente.
I'm a Ferenc fan, so what am I gonna do?
Hi,
I'll
Danny,
go with Barbosa. I can't think
Barbosa?
of too many other Portuguese goals.
There
this
wasn't
week.
that many crazy goals. There
how you
wasn't-
doing this year in Winter League? You stonking one? You slapping the balls?
in the hangar.
Yeah.
I haven't scored a goal yet. I barely played the first 4 games though. That's basically preseason at the hangar because then they determine like, okay, are you too good for this division? Are you just right?
Oh.
Are you too bad? You know, we're just right, so we're staying in the division. Had a big win this weekend, 1-0 against these like fucking Hungarian dudes, but it was a hard fought battle.
Damn.
We're the only. I'd like to say we're the only team in the hangar playing 3 at the back.
Okay.
Myself in the back line, which is crazy, but I'm like wing back, making the runs forward. This week I didn't have a shot on net. The last week's game, I had 2 perfect shots. One was a beautiful save from the keeper. Shout out the keeper. The other one, I fucking skied it. I thought it went to the fucking CN Tower. If there wasn't a roof there, it would have went to the CN Tower.
It's a hanger. If
You got the
if
mural.
You're gonna hit the water, right?
Exactly. Yeah. True. Or a
You're gonna put it like
helicopter
on
or some shit
Ontario.
like that. Yeah.
But I was gonna say how feisty. I remember last time we played, like shit gets real.
My division
People
right
For
go
some
now.
hard.
reason,
Yeah, it
soccer is tough.
So I played last time I came here. Actually, I said I was playing in 2 leagues. I was playing in a Thursday league, Thursday nights, and then Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings, maybe because it's the mornings, it's more like chill. It's not too. There's some shoulder barging. Don't get me wrong, but it's nothing too crazy. Thursday leagues, bro. Mans were playing like the Champions League was on the line. It was
Yeah, I hate
insane,
that.
You
bro.
don't need that.
But I mean, I was the worst player on my team, which is actually a good thing. I prefer it that way, you know, like less pressure off of me. You know, the guys will do what
They
they gotta
expect
do.
you to suck.
Exactly. It's not even that they
Make
expect.
a simple pass.
I expect myself to suck, is what I'm saying. Like, you know
okay.
what I mean? Like if I have like a moment, I'm pointing to the guys like, yo, you guys see that? You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, we do this every day. But you know, like Danny, you know. Anyways,
Nice one for Danny. Yeah.
but yeah, Thursday nights, you're only going to the hangar if you want to like risk a knee injury.
Damn.
But Sunday mornings is where it's at. Sunday mornings you're chill. You just had the espresso.
I like the
you
chill
know?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. You,
Everyone's hungover a little bit.
exactly.
Yeah.
You either have or you haven't had your morning shit yet. So like that
Wait.
determines a lot. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta go in at
Big time.
halftime.
You can
Buddy.
tell the guy running with the shit in his butt.
And if somebody wears white shorts and all of a sudden it's not white, you know, like
All right. João Wonder.
Oh shit.
I got.
Drone Neves.
I gotta give
Yeah.
it. I gotta
Yeah,
give
I'm
it to
with you
Ruben
guys.
Dias. I gotta give
Oh.
my guy Ruben Dias.
What did he
I'm
do?
kidding.
What?
oh, okay.
Fuck you, João Neves, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gotta be.
I mean, I'm gonna give my vote to Chico Conceicao. But that's
Oh,
just me.
goal and assist.
Hey, you
Oh,
can give
Pepe,
that vote.
Pepe
Hey.
scored a nice header too.
You know what? Sporting. This is a theme in this podcast. Sporting Academy player. You know what? I'll give it to Chico as well because João Neves broke my heart, bro.
Oh,
Fuck that guy.
you know what? You know what we're gonna do?
No, I'm kidding. I'm giving it to the
No,
short king. I'm giving it to the short king.
Oh,
They're both
What?
short.
Would you have
I'll give
to
it to
phone a
him.
friend?
Bench?
Yeah,
No.
what were you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna
he
throw
was
it on
gonna do a
Twitter.
draw because we're gonna do João Neves, and Chris is usually neutral. He is
Yeah.
the neutral person, so he usually thinks. But if we're all gonna be biased, me and Patrick can always align.
Yeah,
We have an alliance.
I'll come more often.
All right.
Big brother style.
We'll throw it to Twitter. We'll put it João Neves or Chico. We'll let the internet decide.
No, it's called Chris while he's on shift.
Yeah.
Chris didn't watch anything.
No,
this
yeah,
week.
no. Put it out to the most represented club in the world,
Yeah.
or in Portugal, and
Yeah.
see what they say.
All right, we will. We'll do that.
Let me just give it now to João Neves, bro.
Thanks
We're the
once-
people's club, man. We're like the
Chill
Rock.
out, chill
We're
out. I
the
don't know
people's
about all
club.
I
that.
think this guy's
Yeah,
had too many
anyways.
wines.
Rich man's club.
What were you
Rich
gonna say?
man's club
Yeah, rich
over
man's
here.
club. We're in a drought. We've been poor for years. We're the rich man's club.
All right. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on the socials at Portugal_Corner on X, at the Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Listen to us on Palma. Email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get podcasts. Take a minute to leave a rating or review. Check out the apps. Danny, you want to plug all things Alvalade?
Yeah, again, all things Alvalade. That's AT Alvalade on all your social media platforms: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I was on live on Instagram on the last 20 minutes of this game because I knew something was happening. I knew and either a 2-0 was happening or something worse. I didn't expect what I saw, but I felt it in my stomach.
Wait, so is your reaction like recorded?
Not saved, brother.
Oh, it was.
You gotta be live.
It was just live, and that's it. It was gone.
You know, brother. The 4 people that joined that live, you know.
Wow.
But on the real though, because I did this when Sporting won the league. I live streamed myself driving home from work. I used to work at Sherway Gardens for my Toronto people. Driving home from work, listening to the Santa Clara Relato. And for those that know, this is when we won in the last minute, 2-1. Big win, big header from Quach. And you see me going crazy. I'm honking my horn and all that shit. So I promise you, I felt something in my stomach. Like something's happening. I just didn't expect it to be what I expected. But I knew it. Yeah. So I turned on the live stream and boom. So saying that, follow us on Instagram. Eventually, I'll feel something again. I'll go live. We barely post. We tried the threads for a little while. I'm not going to lie. I got bored. And mans have a full-time job. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But follow AT Alvalad or at Alvalad. Yeah, like I said, interview on there, weekly podcasts. We have one tomorrow, Tuesday, or the day this comes out. We're gonna have 3 Benfica fans on there, potentially 2, but
I'll
3.
listen.
Name drop them.
So I just don't know if they're confirmed.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry. Cut that.
no, we'll say it. We'll say it because if they don't show up, then
Calling them out.
they're fake.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Sergio's gonna be on there. So Sergio
And
shout
associates.
out.
and associates. I was forgetting his last name. I think it's Rodrigo.
I think his last name's and associates.
And associates, exactly.
You know him on
Sergio
Twitter.
and associates. Christian Oliveira as well. Big Benfica fan.
I love these guys.
There you go. They're gonna be on the podcast tomorrow or today, or they've already been by the time you're listening.
All right.
So yeah, check that out.
Sick. Yeah, follow those guys. Get all your sporting news there. And if you're a sporting fan, of course, welcome to the Portugal Corner because you probably don't listen.
No,
to
we'll never talk about it.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. You got anything else?
You never mentioned.
Okay, well, yeah, it's been fucking crazy. It's been a great episode. Thanks for coming, Danny. Appreciate it.
Great
Thank you
convo.
for having me. It's always a long one with me, so my bad,
Yeah.
boys. I like
Oh.
to ramble.
Hey, man.
No,
Nah,
I
it's
don't
good
mind.
stuff.
It's a pleasure. And well, we gotta have you on for a Classico, either before or after you make the decision.
I was just joking. I'm glad to be on, whether we win or lose, bro.
For Porto Sporting in December. Let's have you back on, and we'll talk.
All right,
that'll
let's
take maybe an hour.
let's plan this out. We'll cut this off.
still
And then,
on.
Anyways.
if you're still here, crazy things are coming, guys. Craziness is coming. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.